What is going on, SHIB Army? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another live stream for you all. And today we're going to talk about all things Shiba Inu. My goodness, are we getting prepared? Prepared, not surprised. Getting prepared, not surprised. This weekend is going to be huge. I think we got a little bit of hint that maybe, just maybe, Shiba Swap will be releasing this weekend. Again, it's a hot take, but there's some good reasons to why I'm saying this. Shout out to Delter, says sound check 1 2 3. You guys can hear me hopefully clearly. Welcome SHIB Army. We got the gang in. Cali Diza, Eddie E. Music, man. My man Music always rolling deep. Coming to every single stream. So thank you so much, Music. Appreciate you, my man. We got Kumar in the house. Hashtag SHIB Army India. My goodness. Not Elon Musk joining the chat. One of the elite members. He says, what's up? What's up, man? What's good, brother? What's good? Man, we got the whole crew here. Moises, Moraga. Man, we literally just went live. Within the first minute, Jason Safantas decides to partake in the elite membership. Shout out to Jason. Thank you so much, man. We got Tommy can't even say it. Ganawan. Sorry. He says hello, one of the elite members. Shout out. Shannon. Let's get it, bro. Let's do it, guys. Today we got to talk about a lot of things. And guess what? You guys know what's going on. When we see red, we pounce. I'm going to be buying more Shiba Inu on today's stream. Got to do it on every single stream. Jason, shout out to you, man. He says, let's go. And Abu Bakr, Adam, dropping the $5 super chat just to begin the stream. Thank you so much for all your support, man. Abu Bakr, really do appreciate it. You have the same name as my cousin. So shout out to all the Abu Bakrs out there. Now, let's go ahead and talk about Shiba Inu. Guys, today, again, the overall market pulling back. SHIB is holding pretty strong. As you guys can see, we can kind of draw pretty much a straight line across. And let's actually use, people yesterday were saying they really liked the fact that I was using TradingView. So again, guys, not the best movement if we just look at the one-day chart quick. You know, intraday high, 844 Satoshi units. Yesterday on the stream, you guys know that I did buy in more SHIB tokens right around, it seemed like near the bottom, around 830. So since then, oh man, it keeps telling me to join free. I hate when it does that. But regardless, since then, we saw it pull back just a little bit more, but that's okay. Because guess what? We want to be prepared, not surprised. Because some big subtle hints were dropped throughout the day today. So shout out to the folks on the Twitter, man. Shaitoshi is playing games, guys. Shaitoshi is playing games. And I think we gotta take it for what he's saying. We can't overlook these things, guys. We cannot miss out on these opportunities. So let's quickly, we got Benjamin Isaac becoming an elite member. Thank you so much, Benjamin, for joining the elite member club. I really do appreciate it. It does support the channel. So thank you, man, from the bottom of my heart. Benjamin, you are a rock star. John Messino coming into the chat, dropping the $5 super chat. He says, let's go on our way to Pluto. Man, John Messino, you don't even understand, bro. When I see these kinds of pullbacks, deep down inside, regardless of, not the best positive price action, I get excited. It excites me because guess what? That means I can buy even more SHIB. And that's what it's all about. And Abu Bakr, thank you so much dropping a $15 super chat. Thank you, Abu Bakr, man. Your support means a lot to me, so thank you. Guys, I know you saw this tweet from Mr. Shaitoshi. I retweeted earlier, and if you're not on Twitter, this is a great place to come on and guess what? Get some pretty timely updates. So he says here, man, I love the weekend, don't you? And you guys saw the comments down below. Even me, right? You guys really liked what I wrote there with the little side eye emoji and the rocket. God, 158 likes and 24 retweets. You SHIB Army are crazy. That's literally all of us doing what we do best. So again, a lot of different things. With this post, people are saying, is the swap coming out this weekend? I gave you guys a prediction yesterday on the stream saying, hey, I foresee Shiba Swap being released on July 1st. July 1st is coming to an end and it didn't happen. No biggie. But Shaitoshi literally says, I feel it coming by the weekend. The man is trolling as much as Elon does. But guys, you guys gotta know. Be prepared, not surprised. When we see the price action like we're seeing today, this is just an opportunity. Always look at red days as opportunities. Do not look at them as, the market pulling back. Don't put negativity out there. We gotta look at it from the positive perspective that, hey, I'm getting this on discount. The red days I come on here with a big smile on my face. The green days I come on here with a big smile on my face. Because ultimately, this doesn't bother me. It doesn't. And the true investors that are out there shouldn't bother you either, of course. We got a couple people dropping some super chats. Ed Ago. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, my man. I do appreciate all your love and support. You guys are just the SHIB army, always continuously supporting me. So guys, you know, I'm glad that I can share my positivity, and I'm hoping it's contagious and everybody else is as positive as I am, because that's what we got to do, man. That's what we got to do. We got a couple messages. It's Hypnophobic joining. He said, let's go, Ahmed. Hodl, my SHIB family. Hodl, man. Hodl. That's all I do too. All I do is hodl. For sure. George Crozier joining the stream, dropping the $2 super chat. Says, Captain, my captain, SHIB to the Orc Cloud. Man, we're going to go way beyond, man. I am so excited for all the things that are going to happen this weekend. Shiba Swap, guys, really, Shiba Swap. Honestly, I'm going to hold firm to this, that I really think with the subtle hints that we've been getting from just that single tweet, I feel it coming by the week. That means something. So you got to start singing the song, I feel it coming. I'm just saying. But regardless, this is exciting, fam. This is really exciting. So Josh Mendoza dropping a $5 super chat says, hey, Pop, my question. I have 330 million SHIB. My man, building out the position strong. He says, how much Ethereum will I need to stake 50%? We won't know exact amounts of Ethereum that we need. But if you're looking to just bury, there's no need for Ethereum. But if you're digging, then yes, you're right. You will need to, in that sense, if you're farming, you will need some Ethereum. So again, we can clarify this, something we can address later on in the stream, because you guys know these streams literally go anywhere. So Josh, we don't have exact amounts, but I'm always telling anybody, if you're interested in being part of the liquidity pairs, which I should put up. Honestly, let me just put this up real quick on the stream so we all have access to it. And let me send out the tweet. Let me send out the tweet that we're live so everybody knows too. Real quick here. Give me 1 sec, everybody. Let's go ahead and copy.
If you manage a business, get Monday.com's flexible CRM solution.
Here we go. Put it on Twitter. Let's make it official. If Twitter knows, the whole world knows, right? All right. So my man, Josh, I got you. We're going to put up the liquidity. We're going to put up all the pairing and what we need to look forward to in terms of Ethereum and all of that good stuff. So I got you, my man. Again, thank you for the $5 super chat. Michael Myers also dropping a super chat, $5. He says, loving your channel so much, bro. SHIB vibes. Man, you don't understand how overwhelmed I've been, Michael. Really. All day, all night, every single day. Even I wish my wife, I hope to bring her on one day so you guys can get to know her a little bit. But she knows, like Shiba Inu is literally just revolving my entire schedule. Every day, all I think about is SHIB. I sent out a tweet earlier and said, I said something along the lines of, you know, literally sitting at work here looking at the clock tick second by second, minute by minute, just thinking about Shiba Inu. I'm so excited for this weekend, and I'm so excited for the month of July because, oh man, you guys, we got to get excited, man, regardless of the price action. Overall crypto market, meh. You know, Bitcoin breaking below 33K. Okay, like that doesn't really upset me though. Discounts are discounts. Discounts are discounts. So you guys know, got to put some Ethereum in, so we're gonna do some swapping today. You guys know I'm gonna buy some more Shiba Inu on the stream for you guys, man, because this is what we do. We do it for the SHIB army and the SHIB army only, nobody else. John Messino and John, man, you guys are going insane right now. We haven't even been live for 10 minutes, but you guys aren't stopping. Man, Jason Cefantes, my man, he says, for some reason, I can't transfer my Ethereum from Voyager to Coinbase. I don't use Voyager, but I wonder why. That should work, I'm pretty sure. If anybody in the chat right now saw Jason Cefantes' message about the inability to transfer his Ethereum from Voyager to Coinbase, is there an issue with that specific coin? Would he have to maybe switch it to Bitcoin or a different altcoin before he can swap it, or switch it from one to the other? That's something I haven't heard of, Jason. So let's figure it out. Somebody in the chat, let us know. Let's do some troubleshooting for the SHIB army members. That's from Jason Cefantes. All right, Jason. But again, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I do appreciate your support. John Messino dropping another $5 super chat. And the man says, what do you think of Leash? I love Leash, man. John, I have not built out my position in Leash yet. Let's look at the price action. I've been waiting for a pullback. The big thing about Leash is that it's expensive, right? Because its circulating supply is so low. So when you look at it compared, I wish I would have bought at 2,000, not knowing that it was going to have this kind of run up. But the thing is, and we're going to look at the liquidity pairs, right? I mentioned this earlier that we are going to talk about all the different things regarding staking, right? Burying and digging. So we're going to touch base on that. And Leash is going to be required if you're interested in doing one or the other. So with that being said, we're definitely going to talk about it. John Messino. Let me just make sure I have it open here. I have so much stuff to talk about today. Etoro, Shaitoshi's tweet, Shiba Swap potentially happening this weekend. This is going to be big, folks, man. We're starting July with some momentum. Regardless of the price action, the momentum is on our side. That's all that truly matters at the end of the day. So this is what we're going to look at. We looked at this yesterday in the stream, but I think this is going to answer a lot of questions for our SHIBARMY members. So everybody that's tuned in right now, tune in and stay focused. Throughout the entire stream, we got to stay focused because we don't want to be prepared. We want to be prepared, and not surprised. Keep saying that, guys. That's literally the motto right now. Be prepared, not surprised. Be prepared, not surprised. And my goodness, you guys are going literally insane. I can't keep up. Super chats after super chats, man. SHIBARMY, thank you guys so much. Really, I can't say thank you enough, but literally every stream you guys do this. From the bottom of my heart, I do appreciate you guys, and this is the least I can do. People are like, man, you stream for many hours every day. You've been streaming. Because I can't. I get so happy streaming, talking to you guys, getting to answer some questions, having a dialogue, getting to know me on a personal level. That's what it's all about. It's all one love, man. We're all one family, one big family. And I got to do this for you guys, man. We got to do it for one another. So let me give a quick shout out to the super chats. My goodness, you guys are not slowing down. Okay. So after John says, what do you think about leash? We're gonna talk about leash, John. And I do want to establish a position in leash. Maybe I'll buy some today with the pullback. John, hold me on that, all right? In case I end up kind of veering off, I want to buy Shiba Inu or SHIB token on stream today, and I'm also gonna potentially buy some leash. And we'll do step by step. I'll do it on the screen just like I've done before. We'll do maybe a decent amount, hopefully. So John, that's what I think of leash, man. Is that the fact is we will need leash. As you see here, if you're interested in doing staking or also any type of staking, so burying or digging, for both of them, so bury to stake or in the liquidity pool, you're gonna need leash. But again, you can stick to just SHIB token itself or Shiba Inu and Ethereum, Bone and Ethereum to also dig. So it's not a requirement, but that pool might be a little smaller, which might have some it might be a little bit more advantageous, if you will, in a sense. So let me quickly follow, guys. So shout out to John Messino, Kartik Pili. Shout out to you, man, dropping the $5 super chat. He says that would make sense to release Shiba Swap on the weekend because people will be busy with the long weekend. That would make sense because people will be busy with the long weekend. Yeah, I think it really does make sense. Shaitoshi and the gang, they would have played it really smart. Especially here in the United States, right? We know a lot of the SHIB holders it's international, right? We're global, we're worldwide. But a lot of the SHIB token holders are located in the United States. And we do have an extended weekend. The majority of places do have Monday off. So again, Saturday, Sunday, making it a 3-day weekend. Of course, that does give more people the ability to focus on the swap. So for me, I'm trying to cancel all plans just in preparation. Yes, I'm going to be doing a little bit of traveling, but you guys know I'm going to be streaming for you if the swap drops, and we're going to do things live, folks, because that's what it's all about. And then I want to hear from you guys. I'm going to give you guys my perspective. Maybe I'll have Rigor Mortis, have some of you guys come live with me, because this is what it's about, folks. It's about literally learning from one another. We're going to have people, maybe I can have Steve on, Steve, aka the SHIB analyst, by the way. If we can introduce that kind of energy and vibes and also just the understanding and knowledge, because that's what it's going to be. Literally just having dialogues with one another. Here, this is where a mistake happened. Hey, this is where I did something right. This is where I did something wrong. So I don't want people to repeat mistakes, right? Especially if they're my mistakes. I want you guys to learn from my mistakes. That's what it's all about, folks. So shout out Kartik Pili, making a really good statement there, and for the super chat. Thank you so much, man. Whew. You guys, I can't keep up with you today. All right, let's go. So we have, let's see here. Oh man, I really can't keep up. James Nunelli dropping the $10 super chat. Doesn't say a message, but again, I appreciate all your support, James. Thank you. We have Crypto Moon Chaser with the $20 super chat. Whew. All right, I gotta adjust the seat a little bit. Crypto Moon Chaser, he says, bro, been waiting for you to come on. You are the man. Crypto Moon Chaser, no, you are the man. I am here for you guys, man. So thank you for all your guys' support. And again, it really does mean a lot to me. So thank you so much, Mr. Crypto Moon Chaser. Travis Piercy dropping the super chat as well. He says, haha, what up? Caught you early today. Love this. My man. Welcome to the super chat. Honestly, this is literally a super chat. This live stream is a super chat. But my goodness, Travis Piercy, Welcome, my man. I do appreciate all your support. Moises Morga, bro, while I'm waiting for Shiba Swap, I put some liquidity into Uniswap. I'll believe we can move the liquidity from Uniswap to Shiba Swap directly. What do you think, Pop? Hey, man, Moises, that is potential. So again, we know the things that Shiba Swap is going to be 100% compatible with are two things as of right now. And we can go directly on their website to see that. So shibatoken.com. If you go on there, you could see the two, where is it? The swap. I think they had it here. Maybe it was in one of the demonstrations that we saw. Regardless, the two different wallets that are for sure going to be compatible to transfer your SHIB token or leash into the swap are going to be Coinbase Wallet and MetaMask. So I'm not 100% sure about Uniswap, but hey, it's sensible, but I'm not quite sure. So I can't say for sure definitively. So I hope that helps answer that question real quick, Moises. Now we have SJA28 becoming an elite member. Shout out to SJA28. Thank you so much for partaking in the elite membership. It does mean a lot to me that you want to support. And guys, the least that I can do, and I keep saying this, is bringing the energy and the positivity to keep the momentum going, because that's what it's about. We're a community-driven token, and you guys know that I'm looking to continue to build out my position because the goal is to get to 1 billion SHIB tokens. I'm still not there yet. Right now, I still have quite a long ways to go. I think maybe approximately total position, maybe around 300 million SHIB tokens, 100 million on Coinbase Wallet, and then about 200 on MetaMask. So I'm looking to continue to build it out to get to that billion mark, and we might have to do it ASAP, because if the swap drops, everything in my opinion is going to skyrocket. The price action is going to be insane. So when I see these red days, we pounce, folks. When they panic, we pounce. That is the saying. All right, the Prince Vegeta. Shout out to Dragon Ball Z. He says, have a feeling that swap is going to drop this weekend. Hey, the Prince Vegeta, man. You're not the only one. Shatoshi's toying with us. He's trolling hardcore. He says, man, I love the weekend, don't you? And then he says, I feel it coming. These are signs, man. This is Elon level trolling. Really. So shout out to Satoshi. The man is a legend. Honestly, a legend. So again, Prince Vegeta, I'm right there with you. James Nunelli dropping a $20 super chat. James, thank you so much, man. I wish you would have written a message, but regardless, I really do appreciate the fact that you're supporting this journey and supporting the channel. And man, thank you. That's all I can say, man. Thank you so much. And SJA28, keep the info rolling. That's what I'm here for, man. We're going to talk about everything. It's just everybody is going insane right now in these chats. So thank you, guys. Thank you. Christopher Mitchell with a $5 super chat says, hey, you have to read the article that Cat posted in Discord. The article is fire. My man, I am with you. I got the article right here. We're going to go through this article together because it is insanity. It's not just fire. It is insane. It is probably one of the... It's just beautiful. Beautiful. And we're going to look at it, man. If you already have bullish momentum, bullish sentiments about Shiba Inu, for all the fudders that were spreading, the uncertainty and doubt in the market and that fear, read the article, build some conviction, and then come back and talk to us. So for anybody in the chat right now that has any type of FUD or, you have any type of negative sentiments, I'm going to ask you right now to please leave the stream because we don't want you in here. Only people who have true conviction and true bullish sentiments and that mindset should be in the chat right now. So shout out to the SHIB Army, the true SHIB Army members, not those, pretend be. No. I'm talking about the legit SHIB Army members. So real quick, we will touch on the article. Guys, I need to take a breath and slow down. I am going way too fast, 1,000,000 miles per second. So let's slow down here. Okay, so yes, the article will definitely be talked about. So shout out Christopher Mitchell for the super chat and the suggestion. We're going to talk about it, man. I'm right there with you. Digital Benjis. He says, hey, Pop, I used your Webull link. Hope it helped you out. I don't chat much, but I've been watching for about a month now. Wow, Digital Benjis. Thank you so much, my brother. Thanks for all that you do, man. My man, Digital Benjis. It's my pleasure. And I love your name, by the way. Love the name, Digital Benjis. I see what you did there. So again, I really do appreciate your support. And really, the Webull link, I'm not going to even, full transparency, real quick, kind of a side note, but it's important. The Webull link for the month of July is literally better than any type of support. If you want to support this channel, that's the way to do it. I appreciate the super chats. Really, it's all love, and I do appreciate every single one of you guys. But that link for Webull, real quick, and I know you guys don't like when I plug it too much, but I'm going to do it once on the stream, and that's it. Maybe when I'm wrapping up, but just now, real quick. We have almost 900 people on. That's insane, guys. So, real quick here. So, Webull is offering you guys 2 free stocks for the month of July, and it's so different now. When you deposit last month or the months prior, you had to deposit $100 to get your 2 free stocks valued up to $2,300. Now, if you want to get your 2 free stocks, all you got to do, SHIBARMY, is deposit $5. It's that easy. Deposit $5 and you have the ability to get up to $2,300. And you could take that money out and buy Shiba Inu with it if you'd like. Or you can instead buy some cryptocurrency on Webull. And I'm talking to the Webull folks because as an affiliate, they get to listen to me a little bit. And I asked them, can you guys please list Shiba Inu on Webull? And if they do that, guys, you know what's going to happen. The buying pressure is going to be on. It's going to be on. So I'm going to go ahead and just pin this link directly in the chat. And again, I want you guys to get Google stock. I want you guys to get Facebook stock. For everybody that deposits $5 into Webull, it's going to give you up to $2,300. At the very minimum, you're going to double your money, right? You're not even double, triple your money, because you're going to go from 5 to at the very minimum $13 up to $2,300. So right here, pinning it in the chat, and I'm not going to talk about it again, I promise. Just want to make sure you guys get that. Deposit your 5. That's a cup of coffee from Starbucks. Skip the cup of coffee, get your free stocks. It's really that easy. So shout out to the gang. Now, enough of that, no more of that. But I really do appreciate your guys' support. So I'm going to pin that right here into the chat. So let's keep it going. All right. So now, what are we looking forward to? What are we looking at? But hold up, before I do that real quick, guys, I'm getting ready to buy right now. Look at this, 800. It's going to be hard, but if we break the level of support at 8,100 or 810 Satoshi units, we're looking to pounce. Real quick, let me just give a shout out to these super chats. These guys are going crazy right now. SHIBARMY, you guys are literally going insane. You do this every stream to me. You literally just blow my mind, but I love you guys for it, man. I really do. So we got a couple in here. Let's see. So Digital Benjis, thank you again for using that and reminding me. We got Garrett Doretti. He says, it is Doretti like Shannon Doretti from 90210 to Pluto. Let's go. Maybe so. Doherty? I don't know, man. Garrett, I don't even watch 90210, believe it or not. I have a lot of friends that do, but I don't. But regardless, man, I'll copy and paste that 90210 and I'm going to look for the name, the pronunciation, so I get it right. I got you, Garrett. Thank you for all your support, man. It does mean the world to me. Fernando Polit dropping the $5 super chat. And Fernando says, Pop, I'm glad to see you again. I love your channel. You give us hope and positivity every day, and that's priceless, my friend. Keep it up. Keep it up, Pop. Man, Fernando, it's my pleasure, bro. Honestly, the only reason I do this is where I 110% believe in Shiba Inu. And I know there's other people who share the same sentiments as me. 550,000 other people in this globe, in this entire planet, believe in Shiba Inu just like I do. But I'm just able to thankfully create a platform that is actually heard, right? And every one of us needs to do our part. As the SHIBARMY, real quick, let me address something. We got to do our part by spreading the word, basically. Again, across wherever it is that you live, the least thing you can do is tell a friend or tell a friend's friend, right? Tell a neighbor, tell a sibling, whoever it might be. Just all we got to do is at least give people the information, because it's unfair. It's unfair that we get to make some significant gains in the future as long as Shiba Inu is something that succeeds. And in my opinion, it's poised to do so. But we gotta spread the word. We have to. That's our job and that's our duty as a SHIBARMY. Got to keep at it. So again, shout out to you, Fernando. Thank you for the kind words, brother. Hasnain Ali, aka he goes by Ali. Shout out to the man himself. He says, Salam Ahmed, you are the man. Thank you for everything you do. Hashtag SHIBARMY, hashtag let's go. And Hasnain, today I also want to talk about one thing he actually asked me about, and that's in terms of staking, right? So a lot of people who get into the cryptocurrency market and the crypto infrastructure as a whole basically do so by buying a cryptocurrency, at a low point and then selling it for a gain, or selling it at a higher price point, which is totally fine. And that's something that I don't want people to have any type of misunderstanding or misconception about, is if you want to just buy your SHIB tokens and hold on to them, keep them in a wallet and forget about them, and don't worry about the Shiba Swap or staking, that's fine. But with the ability to stake your tokens, right? Burying or digging, regardless, being able to do that is going to give you some dividends. And dividends, again, are just basically, a reward. You're going to get some type of return on your investment. So instead of just keeping an investment, because it's going to appreciate over time as SHIB continues to succeed. Absolutely, 100%. But in addition to that, you can stake it for even more rewards, more gains over time. So kind of think about it like, building in in a good way. Because, again, I can't really deal with interest, whatever, blah, blah, blah. That's besides the point. But it's kind of like building interest on it by staking it, if you will. So that's the best way that I can kind of explain what it means to stake your tokens. Building it instead of just keeping it in a savings account, you're keeping it in an index fund, if you will. So to give you guys a quick parallel. So shout out to Hussein Ali. Thank you so much for all your support, brother. And we got Edigo dropping another $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Edigo, man. I wish you would say something, but regardless, I do appreciate all your support. So thank you. Shyam Vida. Man, I'm so bad with names sometimes. My goodness. Let me slow down. You guys, I get too excited. I start sweating and I start talking way too fast. Way faster than my brain can even comprehend. Okay. Shyam Vidya. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I do appreciate all your support. So thank you. Haggard Fan. Haggard Fan continues to come on the stream and just really always supporting. So thank you so much, my brother. And he says, General Ahmed, keep building and training our SHIB army, man. Thank you for the kind words, but I'm no general. I'm just here. I'm one of you guys, right? We're all the SHIB army. He says, you're a great leader. It's all about personality, brother. I know you're not a financial advisor. Rather, you're trying to get us in a place that you are in. Love it. Absolutely. All I'm trying to do is put you guys on the plays that I am in. And that play is SHIB token right now. 100% all in. It's all about seeing Shiba Inu continue to grow and really hopefully give us wonderful, wonderful returns in the near and long-term future for all of us to build that generational wealth and all the good things that we haven't even seen yet. Because again, this is only getting started, and be prepared, not surprised. Mark Britland, bro, we go insane because you make us a part of your chat to give us a voice. Would you be staking a portion or all of your SHIB? Ups and downs of that. Mark, thank you so much for the kind words, man. And honestly, I'm glad that I can give the SHIB Army members a voice, because that's what it's all about. And Mark, you keep coming on these streams, so just know you're one of the big ones, man. So I do appreciate you for being just a supporter of the channel and also being one of the SHIB Army members. But he says, am I going to stake all or just a portion of my SHIB tokens? I'm looking at staking about 50%. 50% of my final supply that I have by the time of the swap. One other thing that I want to make sure that you guys also understand is, for me, I'm not going to stop buying SHIB when the swap comes out. I'm going to continue to build out my position, because just like any other cryptocurrency, if we look at timelines, right? And let me just look at the 3-month chart here for actually the 6-month chart. If we look at the 6-month chart for Shiba Inu, let's see. Sometimes I like CoinMarketCap for some things and then this platform for others. But yeah, let's just look at this. We saw SHIB really go on fire, literally. It went to 3,600 Satoshi units. It was phenomenal. And I know some of you guys that are in the chat right now probably bought at the very peak, which is okay, right? As long as you have conviction and you did your due diligence, you did your research, and you bought for a reason at the top, then you didn't sell at the bottom. You weren't the paper handed, because you know what the potential is. Now, for those of you who got in before at 164 Satoshi units and you're still holding, you're up 700, 800, 900%, which is phenomenal. That's some great gains that you've made in the short amount of maybe even 2 months, not even 1.5, almost 2 months or so. But the thing about it is, again, I say this, after the market cycles, right? The markets go through cycles. That's how it works. Every single market, crypto, stock market, real estate, whatever. We see things like this, and you guys know I do it on every single, not in the last few streams, so we're going to touch on it, but the market psychology. This is why I have conviction. And I'm gonna go off on a tangent for a little bit. You guys know I love to do that. So we're going to go here on Google, and we're going to put in stock market psychology 101. And I've done this, and I know for all of those of you who are returning viewers, you've seen it too, but we have some new guys in the house. And I haven't done this in about 4 or 5 streams. But market psychology, make sure you guys pay attention to this. Because if there's one thing I want you to get out of this channel, is when you have conviction for anything, whether it's a stock, whether it's, buying properties, real estate, whether it's buying cryptocurrency, whether it's buying Shiba Inu. Just know everything goes through cycles. So there's always a stealth phase, awareness phase, mania, and blow off phase. Every single time without any doubt. For Shiba Inu, it happened, right? If we look at the price action, literally word for word, we can follow the market psychology 101. It goes when a takeoff, we see an initial sell-off, a little bit of a bear trap, then we see it start to really take off, astronomical in this mania phase with the media attention. So the brothers who became millionaires from Shiba Inu, all the excitement, we're going to $1, we're going to a penny. And then we see the blow-off phase. It always happens every single time. But realize that what this says is the market psychology, the market emotional cycle for greed and fear cycle. Realize that this is something that is written by a PhD, Dr. Jean Paul Rodriguez, from the Department of Global Studies and Geography from Hofstra University. Regardless of what you guys think of this chart right here, understand that the market follows. And realize that it's a cycle. The key word here, that it's cycle. Make sure you guys understand that. That's a key word in this. Cycle. Going back to SHIB token, right? We went through cycle number 1. We've seen the blow-off phase, and now we've been consolidating at a higher price point than we were from the initial takeoff phase. Now, we've seen the blow-off, we saw the sell-off, and now we're getting ready for the cycle to repeat with all the catalysts that are yet to come. Coinbase Pro listing, Coinbase listing. We'll talk about Etoro. I know you guys were watching Twitter earlier. Etoro listing, Shiba Swap release, maybe as soon as this weekend. Robinhood potentially listing. There's all the catalysts that will drive this thing right back up to the promised land and much beyond that. Because now that there's utility and the FUD is gone, people will have conviction and not paper hand out of their position, knowing that, hey, we can keep eating zeros off this thing. So again, it got to 3,600 at its very high. But in my opinion, even by the end of the year, we're going to see not all-time highs, but much, much more than those that we saw. So again, if there's one thing you got out of the stream, please make sure you guys pay attention and do not let the psychology of the market break you, because really, it's all in here. SHIBARMY, if you guys are watching and you're listening right now, literally everything, when we see red days and we want to sell and you want a paper hand, it's just being able to stomach it and being able to have that mindset of, hey, what's the reason I invested? And you guys know I made that video, know your why. What is the reason I invested? Why did I put money into this thing? And why am I holding? Remind yourself that before you click that sell button. And trust me, every single time you do, you're probably going to hold off and say, and then the next day will come and you're going to say, my goodness, thank goodness I did not sell for a loss. Because the only time you lose money in the market is when you hit that sell button for a loss. And that's it. Taking profits off the top, very healthy thing to do, and I always recommend it. So if you're up 5, 6, 700, 800%, you're still diamond hands if you're selling for a profit. Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise. Hear it from me first. SHIBARMY, it's okay to sell for profits, but selling out your full position, maybe that's not as sensible. Building it out when you see dips, sensible. So I hope that helps a little bit. Sorry I went off on a tangent. You guys know that happens during these streams, and that's what a lot of you are here for anyway. So shout out to the gang, man. Really do appreciate you guys. All right. What else do we got? Mark Britland, we just addressed his message, so thank you so much for the super chat. We got not Elon Musk asking, how much are you guys holding? I hold 450 million SHIB tokens. Let's let him know in the section. So for me, I'm building out to that hopefully 1 billion milestone, but right now I'm holding, approximately total of about 300 million. So again, I'm looking to keep building out my position, guys. That 1 billion is the goal. Maybe it's not going to happen before the release of the swap if it's this weekend, but I'm going to keep building out my position. Every single time I have buying power, you know what's going to happen. Today on the stream, I'm liking the price action and the pullback that we're seeing, so I'm going to pounce. I'm going to be buying more. Maybe even starting a position in leash. So we'll see about that. Mark Britland says 61 mil. Hey, Mark, whatever it is, man, regardless, you're seeing people throw out these big numbers, but remember, for the SHIBARMY, if you have one SHIB token or 1 billion, 10 billion, 100 billion, regardless of how much you have, you're still a part of the army. Even if you have a single SHIB token, we are all still equal. So shout out to the entire army, man. We're going places. I'm so optimistic for the future. Corrupted dropping the $10 super chat. He says, I know it's not much, but put it toward your billion SHIB. Love your channel and information that you drop. Keep up the great work from El Paso, Texas. My man, Corrupted, thank you for all your support, man. I see you in the comment section in the videos, and I know you've been just really supporting me since day one. So Corrupted, I really appreciate you, my man. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I do really appreciate that. SJA28 says my goal is 100 mil and I'm at 60 mil now. My man, SJA, have at it. Keep having at it, man. Keep building at that position, and let's just hope that things go as planned. If the swap drops this weekend, whew, we're going to be going pretty crazy. T-Dog coming in the chat, and he says, no better reward for the faithful. Any religion and job and any relationship, diamond hands, all caps. T-Dog, my man, very well said. T-Dog, one of the day ones. I do appreciate your support, bro. So thank you so much. One of the elite members. Love T-Dog, man. You guys know we were trying to trend hashtag T-Dog, so shout out to the man. Shyam says, I wanted today huge fan from Toronto. I wanted to say I'm a huge fan from Toronto, Canada. I just wanted to know your honest thoughts by the end of the year. Could we see 0.001, so a tenth of a cent, or is that too far-fetched? So tenth of a cent. So we're saying, a 10, 100, so over 100x. Again, I always say never underestimate anything, and that's why I don't like to put these ceilings. I've made the mistake on my channel for saying, the 1 cent target, but that's putting a ceiling on the price. Why should we set ceilings for something that could really exceed all expectations? With the amount of adoption that we're getting from the SHIB army, the amount of people that are investing into this thing, we have never seen growth in any cryptocurrency like this. Yes, we saw a sell-off that was pretty significant from all-time highs, but guess what? Every single day, even if the market is red, the amount of holders that are buying SHIB token, the new people coming in, are exponentially growing day by day. It's not one or two, no, it's hundreds, thousands of people that are increasing and starting new positions in SHIB token because they realize, wow, they have the most catalysts, probably right now, the most short-term catalyst out of any cryptocurrency in the market. So when we see the red days, we pounce, because when they panic, we pounce. If people are panic selling, that's when we buy, because those are the opportunities that come about. So shout out to the diamond hands, shout out to everybody, and Shyam, I hope that helps a little bit. Again, I don't want to set ceilings, so I can't say, but really, in my opinion, anything is possible, 100%. Even if we saw 1 cent this year, people think it's far-fetched and it's insane, but the reality is, anything is possible. Never underestimate the internet, right? They beat out hedge funds when it comes to these short squeezes that they've done. That's beating the big dogs, the bigger institutions, right? Dying industries that had literally no potential. Things that were hit by the pandemic. The retail investors, the little dogs like you and I, were able to really buy, hold to the point where we saw things like a short squeeze occur in GameStop, a dying industry, AMC. And again, this is only getting started. And that's one thing that I addressed in some videos, but I need to highlight. Understand, guys, that people right now, a lot of retail investors are holding on to this AMC stock, right? They're holding on to some of these stocks that are going to hopefully undergo a short squeeze sometime this summer. The goal is by the end of the summer, probably August, September time, to have these things complete the short squeeze. When that happens, the overall market, the stock market, the people that have their money, the retail investors in these stocks, are going to come back into the crypto market. So when that occurs, of course, guess what? We're going to see the market rebound. And I've done this on the previous stream, but let's do it one more time for those of you who are new. So shout out to everybody. If we have new people in the chat, make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. We have 1,119 of you here right now. So hit that like button if you haven't, and smash the subscribe button. And of course, to support the channel, all you got to do is hit that Webull link, deposit your $5 and get your free stocks, up to $2,300 worth of free stocks. So take advantage, man. Take advantage. All right. I want to also make sure I don't miss out on some of these super chats. Let's see. We have Kuwais Muhammad, maybe I think it is. He says, do we need leash in order to bury stake SHIB, or can we just bury SHIB without leash? Unfortunately, leash is a bit pricey for me. The nice thing, Muhammad, is that you can actually buy fractional shares. You don't have to buy an entire leash token. You could buy a partial leash. But to answer your question real quick, we look at all the pairing. So you do not need leash to stake. You can use SHIB, which will turn into XSHIB for collateral, and then with that you'll be able to get Bone and Ethereum. You can use leash, sure, it's a possibility, but it's not a requirement. So both for burying or staking, and then for digging in the liquidity pool, go into the liquidity pool, you can just use SHIB. You do not need leash. But just understand that leash, that there might be an advantage if you have leash. How or why? In the sense that with leash, you'd have the ability to be a part of a smaller liquidity pool. Less people, less circulating supply, so less people competing. So again, there might be some advantages of going that route. But for me right now, all I'm focused on is SHIB. Maybe starting a little position in leash just to see how things go, because we don't know exactly what's going to happen once the swap is released. We got some demonstrations, we got a little bit of information, but nothing too definitive quite yet. But again, going back to it, Shaitoshi says he feels it coming. He says he loves the weekend. So hey, this can happen as soon as tomorrow night, because tomorrow is Friday. If those of you who live in the Western Hemisphere, and those of you in the Eastern Hemisphere, it can happen as soon as next day for you. So let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. So I hope that helps and answers your question, my man Muhammad. Let's go down a little bit and look and see what they're saying. Brandon says, holy smokes, we got 806 in the chat. Yeah, man, we have a lot of people. 1,089 people right now live in this chat. My goodness, you guys are insane, man. And Cuban Salcero drops the $5 super chat with the little video game. Do appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for all your support, brother. And then we got the good fella dropping another one. He says, random note, you remind me of Gustavo Fring. Oh no, my man is doing some Breaking Bad references. Hold up. It's funny. Most people call Rigor Mortis my brother, Gustavo. So that's actually funny that you say that. But man, I would never finesse that hard. But let's just show you guys who Gustavo. Oh man. Good fella. I don't know, man. I guess it's possible. But guys, if you've never seen Breaking Bad or you don't know who Gustavo Fring is, here's the man himself. And he says I look like him. So, hey man, funny enough, people call Rigor Mortis Gustavo all the time. They call him Gus. So, if you guys want to know how Rigor Mortis looks, he looks more like this guy than I do. But hey, I'll take it, man. He's a handsome dude, so thank you. Oh man, too funny. All right, let's see here. One sec. Oh, okay, we're breaking lines. Guys, this is be prepared, not surprised. The times are to pounce, man. One day I'm here smiling when things are green, and the other day I'm here smiling when things are red. And that's what it's all about. That's what investing is about. Appreciating all the days in the market. Not just the green. Appreciating the red days. Respecting the red days by pouncing on them. So we're going to be doing it in just a second here. The good fellow, so shout out to you, man. For the side note, Ed Ago keeps dropping the super chats, but no messages. Ed Ago, thank you so much for all your support, man. I wish you would say something, but all I could say, man, is thank you. I do appreciate your support. Love the fact that you're part of the SHIB Army. I can tell, of course, just by the picture on your profile and the fact that you're in the chat today. I do appreciate it, so thank you so much. All right, what else do we got? Let's see. I feel like I'm missing a few chats. Yes, I am. My goodness. Hold up, guys. You guys are going nuts. Dirty Miner Apparel says, thanks for this channel, brother. My man, how are you going to thank me? Thank you for tuning into the channel. I want to appreciate you, and thank you so much for all your support and dropping the $20 super chat. Of course, all I could say is thank you, guys. Really, you've literally made my life a complete blessing. So thank you to all of you guys, the SHIB Army members, from the bottom of my heart. All love. All of me. All love. Sloan Kettering says, bummed Shiba Swap didn't drop today, but still, hype. I doubled my money on leash, and I told you to get on the Discord, but you're still but you're still my positivity go-to. #blessup. Hey, he says, I told you to get in on Discord. Hey, Sloan, I got you, man. I've been so busy. Monday through Thursday, I'm at work literally all day for about 9, 10, almost 11 hours a day. So my bad if I haven't been responding. But regardless, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, I'm all ears, all here. Shiba Inu, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So 3 days a week, I should say. But thank you for your support, my brother. Let's see what we got. Dirty Miner Apparel sitting on 400 million right now and climbing. Let's go, man. Let's go. Love it. Love to see it. I'm trying to scroll up in the chat. I've missed a couple super chats. I'm so sorry, guys. It won't even let me go up anymore. But regardless, for the ones who are, just keep dropping these chats, really, thank you so much. Honestly, I'll never ask you guys to do it. So please, don't feel pressured. It's just the SHIB Army is crazy. But you guys just being here and watching, clicking that like button and subscribe. That's all. That's all I'll ever ask for. I don't even like to ask for that, but I'm very grateful when you do. So thank you so much. All right. What else do we have? Khan Karakio. He says, big hi from Australia. Shout out to Australia, man. Australia is deep. We see a lot of Aussies from on the stream and just around the Shiba Inu community. So shout out to Khan. He says, holding 500 million Shiba with Australian wallet. Let's go. Do I need to sell my Shiba from my Aussie wallet and place it in another wallet to utilize or buy Shiba Swap? A little confusing ATM. So Khan, I'm not sure exactly what the Australian wallet entails, but as long as it's compatible or it's maybe part of Coinbase wallet or MetaMask, those are the two that we are looking at to that are compatible with the swap. Things can change, but as of right now, be prepared and not surprised. I keep saying this term because I want you guys to make sure you're focused in and get in on SHIB when getting in on the swap the right way, and make sure you're not setting yourself up for any type of failure. So with that being said, Coinbase wallet or MetaMask wallet. Those are your two go-tos as of right now. So again, if you have the Google Play Store or App Store on your iPhone, that's the best place to go ahead and access those. What is that? Temmy's TL dropping a $10 super chat. Again, thank you so much, my brother. And Khan for the $15 super chat. Thank you, my man. I really do appreciate it. And I hope that answers your question at least a little bit. JT Knight. Shout out JT Knight. We are going to the edge of the Milky Way. Hold strong, SHIB Army. Hey, man. We're diamond handing as strong as possible, my man. Jasper Man is dropping a $5 super chat. I sent the question for H. Slew. He for scammed and lost it all. He lives in my town and has gotten at least 40 people to buy Shiba. We have a fundraiser. I'm not even sure who H. Slewith is, but Jasper, if you want to send me a message after and talk about it maybe on Twitter, we could chat, man. Thank you again for the super chat, though, my man. Let's go down at T-Dog. It's in the description. The link is there for Webull. Oh, do we have T-Dog asking? T-Dog says, hey, got a friend that wants a Webull account. Now what is the promo account? Yeah, I actually have the Webull link right there in the chat at the top, pinned by me. So again, guys, for anybody that deposits $5, sorry that I'm bringing it up a second time because I said I wouldn't, but we have so many new people that are 1,100 people on a Thursday night. SHIB Army is so deep, man. Love you guys. So again, Webull is doing a promotion for the month of July for depositing $5, a cup of coffee from Starbucks. $5, you get 2 free stocks worth $2,300 up to $2,300. At a minimum, you get $13 that you can put into Shiba Inu if you want. You can take it out, cash it out, do whatever you want. But if you deposit $5 into your brokerage account, you get 2 free stocks. Potentially Google stock is one of those. 1 in 50 is your chances. 1 in 50 of you SHIB Army members will get Google stock, or at least one within that line. So Kraft Heinz, Facebook, one of those big ones. 1 in 50. There's 1,100 of you in right here. So the odds are pretty good of somebody from the chat right now getting at least one, if not all. Hey, got a friend that wants that. So thank you again, my man T-Dog, for all the support, brother. Really, it does mean the world to me. Shannon C saying Australia's. Absolutely. Benny 6988 dropping the super chat. Can we talk one-on-one with you? I need some help. Benny, reach out, man. I'm not the most responsive, but really, I feel like the live streams are the best way to reach me. Again, I try to read through the chat, but the SHIB Army is so quick. You guys are just chatting up a storm, and it's hard for me to keep up. But if you have any questions, really reach out via Twitter. Not enough people message me on Twitter. I don't know why, but you can. Or Instagram, or I don't know what else. Yeah, Instagram via DM, any of the social medias. Discord, feel free to send me a message on Discord. I'm on there as often as I can be. So again, George Crozier also dropping a $5 super chat. Whew, SHIB Army, you guys are going nuts. You guys are going nuts. Let's get this token to the point where you can retire and just make passive income. Thanks, Captain, for all that you do. To the Orc Cloud, my man George, you are just amazing. And honestly, that's the power that we have in our hand right now. SHIB Army. This token and what happens with Shiba Inu moving forward. Really, think about it like this: the more positivity we spread, the more excitement that we share, the more just good sentiments that we put out there into the world are going to end up hopefully giving us a return on our investment, right? Every single person that bought in so far in the month of June, the month of May, and even today, the 1st of July, you're starting a position in something that you think has strong potential, obviously. the overall crypto market has some really good bullish signs and momentum moving forward in the month of July. The big conference, of course, that I keep talking about, July 21st, the B word with Jack Dorsey, Kathy Wood, and all the others who have insane price targets. These are analysts. These are people who know what they're talking about. They have $500,000, $1 million targets for Bitcoin. So right now, we're going to look back hopefully in a year or two, SHIBARMY, all of us on this Europop channel that are on the stream right now. We're going to look back one day and say, wow, remember when I was so worried about the little technical details when I entry point, like what I'm doing right now on the stream? Oh man, I want to see 805 before. We're going to look at that and we're going to say, wow, if only I just kept buying regardless, because of the fact that there's so much potential and, you know, the growth is yet to come. So yeah, man, totally with you there, George. So let's see what we got. Dirty Miner Apparel dropping another $20 super chat. Dirty Miner Apparel, my man, thank you so much. He says, I support you and the crypto market. We are on Gold Rush this season in front of 172 million viewers. I will be giving you shout outs as we grow on social. I want a ship to beat Bitcoin. Dirty Miner Apparel, my man, thank you so much. So he said, we are on Gold Rush this season in front of 172 million viewers. Wow. Hold up. Let me quickly just pull you up on Twitter, man. Do you have a Twitter? Dirty Miner Apparel. Yes, we got the man right here. All right. So part of the SHIB army, got your own business going. So again, guys, this is not him asking me for a shout out by any means, but regardless, for miners, prospectors, and anyone with a passion in mining, follow us in the product. See, that's the thing. We're so diverse, folks. We have people in literally every industry. Right? You guys know, for me, I'm in healthcare, right? I'm a pharmacist. We have people that are physicians. We have people that are dentists, right? Talking healthcare. We have engineers. We have businessmen. Yesterday on the stream, you guys saw, we have a person who owns a luxury vehicle lot. Lamborghini is literally in his lot, and he wants to accept Shiba Inu for payment. So the fact is there's people like this. So shout out to Dirty Miner Apparel. Really love what you're doing, man. So again, thank you for all your support. And again, this is the least that I could do. So thank you. And looks like you also have an Instagram. So that's pretty cool, man. So shout out to Dirty Miner for all the support. So thank you. Wow. SHIB Army, man. You guys just get me too excited. Way too excited. For obvious reasons. But man, really, I can't say thank you enough. Let's see what else we got. These super chats. You guys are going nuts. Jose Rodriguez. Can I get a huge... hoo ya? Hoo ya? SHIB Army, my man, of course you can. Everyone that's sitting in their seat right now that's watching this, or if you're laying down, getting ready to go to sleep, because yes, it's midnight is approaching, make sure you give us right now a hoo ya. Regardless, if you have family sleeping, just be a little quiet, but please give us a hoo ya for the SHIB Army. Let's get it. So shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for your support. And then Singh Amit drops a $5 super chat. No message, but regardless does. So thank you so much. So Imperial Beats, my man that never sleeps. Thank you so much for all your support, bro. He says, shout out to everybody in India dealing with this pandemic. Rest in peace to all of those who lost the fight. Sending love from the States. Prayers to you all. I hope SHIB makes all of you enough to take care of each other. My man, So Imperial Beats. That's what it's all about. Spreading the positivity, spreading care. Because we know the SHIB army down in India is huge. But my goodness, really, all we got to do, folks, is keep spreading that kind of positivity. So Imperial Beats, again, thank you for your support. And to all my fellow Indians, to all my fellow SHIB army members down in India. My aunt was down there recently, and she actually thankfully made it out before the pandemic got really bad. And, you know, the virus was spreading like wildfire. Because I saw the graphs, guys, you know, especially because I'm in healthcare, right? I took part in helping with vaccine rollout and all these things. But, you know, I don't want to get into that because I know some people have difference of opinions. But regardless, what we can do as the army is show our support by at least, again, giving it recognition and talking about it. Because it's not something that we should just overlook. So, again, I'm praying for everybody that's in India. And So Imperial Beats, very well said, man. Rest in peace to all of those who lost their lives. And if you have loved ones that you lost in the last year and a half, throughout this rough time that we've had, honestly, really, you know, my deepest condolences and, you know, deepest sympathies and empathies, honestly, are with you. Because I also lost my grandmother back in April. So again, much respect, much love to every single SHIBARMY member that's been dealing with this crisis. And guys, 2021 is shaping up to look really good moving forward. I know there's been a lot of pessimism and pessimists, but the optimism is on the way. And T-Dog, man, no, you're not going to do that. He says, would send you $1,000, but YouTube blocked my cards. I spent too much, they said. T-Dog, man, no, really, you've done enough for a lifetime. So you know how grateful I am for you, and I know what you've done. Trust me, it's not something that I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. Rigor Mortis and I have talked about it, right? It's something that I talk about with even friends. I'm just like, I have these kind of supporters in my channel that nobody else on the YouTube space does. I've never seen anything like that before. But for all of you guys, all the love you show me, again, the least that I can do is continue to spread the positivity that I have for this token, this cryptocurrency, and what the future has in store. So again, shout out to India, man. Shout out to India. Cone, Karakio says, thanks, brother. You answered my question. For sure, Con. I got you. Diamond hands, baby. Diamond hands. Wow. I feel like these live streams literally are just us having a dialogue. That's what it feels like. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I mean, we have 1,000 people watching. So do you guys kind of like the format of just, really, that's what it ends up being. I try to read as much of the chat. Oh, man, we got a little bit of spammers. Hey, I got to promote some of you guys. T-Dog, do you want to be a moderator? I got to make some So Imperial Beats. I need to make you a moderator, too. Because we got some spammers in the chat sometimes, and I know that annoys some of you guys, but I'm sorry about that. We have Quas BF from the Philippines. He's a Filipino SHIB and leash holder here. Let's go, my man. He says, I don't care how much they are today. What matters is where they'll be in 6 months, 5 years, and 10 years from now. My man, Quas, I definitely got you. I am right there with you, bro. So shout out to the family and the friends. My goodness. Absolutely. All the way from the Philippines. Let's go. And we got Sanchaman Khading dropping the $5 super chat. Didn't say anything with it, but regardless, he did. Thank you so much, man. And Jasper Manis says his Twitter handle is @HLuth and Twitter handle is Shiba Lover. Slew ETH. Okay. I got you, Jasper. I'll definitely look into that and see what I can do at least for you guys. So again, really do appreciate all your support here on the channel. Okay, guys, it's time. It's time to pounce, folks. It's time for us to buy some Shiba Inu on the chat. You guys know I gotta do it. I got to do it. So we're gonna go down here. There's this little buy. Come on, Shiba Swap. You guys don't understand. One side note, quick. You guys don't get how much I'm ready to click this button. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Really. Can't wait for this to go live. But in preparation for the Shiba Swap, let's definitely buy some SHIB. I should buy some leash on the stream, but let's buy some SHIB. The goal is to buy a little bit more Shiba Inu. Dollar cost averaging in day by day. You guys are showing me way too much love and support, so really I'm grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. And we got people dropping the super chats even more. George Crozier dropping another one, and he says with the $5 chat, we need to have a SHIBARMY party somewhere sometime soon. Spread the love or cloud shot. Let's go, George. Man, I want to make it happen. If there's one thing that I can do is hopefully be the voice to making something like that happen. Spreading the info, we could definitely do it. So shout out George, and we got Stephen Blair. Man, Stephen coming back on the stream today. He says, thankful I could catch the stream. Shout out to my fellow Canadians. Happy Canada Day. Hey, to all the Canadians that are in the chat right now, shout out Canada. Happy Canada Day. You know, this is a day that's big for you all. And again, for the US, we have a few more days before our Independence Day. But regardless, shout out to Canada. Canada Day. Ship token to the moon. Hashtag Ahmed to the moon. Stephen, thank you so much for your kind words, man. I do appreciate it. Send it good vibes, Trisha. Wait, who do we got? Oh, we got Rigor Mortis in the chat right now. Okay, Rigor Mortis. Hey, man. Hey, Rigor Mortis. We might have to pull in. What do we have? Where's Trisha? He says, I thought to myself, Shiba. Here we go. Trisha says, the pandemic hit my family hard, but because of it, I put my energy into learning cryptocurrency. As hard as it's been, losing people I loved, I'm thankful I learned a new way of life. Trisha. Man, I know the pandemic has affected a lot of people's lives, but I'm really thankful that you were able to get into investing, learning about cryptocurrency, and I hope, again, you see tremendous gains and phenomenal returns over the next year and the years to come. So again, Trisha, thank you for being thank you for joining the journey. joining the channel. I do appreciate all your support, so thank you so much. Tanzil Abbas dropping the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Tanzil. Tanzil in Arabic, if the name is actually Tanzil, is like descending or going downwards. So I don't know. I do like the name Tanzil Abbas. And let's see what else we got. Dirty Miner Apparel. Love the support we are seeing from the SHIB. Love the dialogue. Let's go everybody to 1 billion. And at just 10 cents, we have $100 million. That is totally factual. My goodness. And that's the thing. Shiba Inu has already made millionaires, and more millionaires will be made. That is just 100% a fact. So shout out to Dirty Miner dropping a $25 super chat. Your support, man. Thank you so much. Dirty, you know what, man? You're too kind, man. Let me give you a follow. Send me a message. Send me a message if you can. On Twitter. Let's talk, man. If you're into this whole apparel thing, maybe we can make some Shiba Inu stuff. Somehow, some way. I know you're a miner specific, but let's chat, man. So then thank you for all your support, brother. We got Harley Salazar. One day, I got desperate and just spammed the Shiba Swap button, hoping it unlocked the Easter egg. Dude, Harley, you don't understand. You don't get it. I am literally the exact same way, right? So we have Uniswap opened. Okay, I'm going to just be transparent with you guys. And whoever wants to make fun of me, go ahead. Honestly, I'll let you make as much fun as you want. Sometimes I will be like just sitting down, right, on the computer, just hanging out, got off work, you know, I'll refresh this page real quick, scroll, try to click, another refresh, try to click, hoping that somehow, some way it's going to be live. But we're going to be patient, guys. We're going to be patient. And remember, I keep coming back to this tweet. My man Shaitoshi's playing games with us. He says, I feel it coming the weekend. Guys, it could be as soon as this weekend when we see Shiba Swap go live. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. So let's see. Harley, I'm right there with you, man. I'm looking to unlock that Easter egg as well. Fresco Vivir says, hey, Ahmed, watching you from Saudi Arabia, man. Do you think Shiba could hit 2 cents in 10 years or so? Having the market cap is huge for it. Hashtag Ahmed to the moon. Man, thank you so much for your kind words. And honestly, I keep saying it. Nothing is too far-fetched. Nothing is too far-fetched. Because what we're not understanding, and I feel like the one thing that people are not looking at, is we're too focused on current market cap. If you look at market cap, yes, we're at 3.2 billion. And getting to, at 2 cents, 10 cents, 5 cents, 1 cent, half a cent, it does make an astronomical market cap. But right now, if we look at the overall cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin dominates by 45%. The dominance that it has, 45% of the total cryptocurrency market is only in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a slow crypto. It makes sense because it has a lot of gravity and it's the mother, and it's always going to be the mother. So it's going to have, and again, we know like countries like El Salvador making it, a legal tender in their country, and other countries will follow. Sure, it makes sense. But Shiba Inu, again, it has faster the thing is, it could be also used as a form of currency at some point. Faster transaction speeds, easier to potentially get, less miner fees, all of these things that come together and tell us, hey, Shiba Inu does have potential. And already, this quick, this fast, it's top 28 cryptocurrencies, ranked 28th. And it's working its way up. I don't see at 3.2 billion with Shiba Swap releasing, with all the upcoming catalysts, short and long term, I see this thing going easily, not even like with any trouble, getting way past 10 billion. Way past it before the rest of the market recovers. And so again, as the market also recovers in turn, Shiba Inu is going to continue to get a push. It's going to follow that momentum. So really, one day, as soon as end of the month, if all things go well with the swap, and it gets released as soon as this weekend, right at the beginning of July, the momentum's going to be with us. Dogecoin, you're looking to take a seat. I love Dogecoin. I'm an investor in it, but Shiba Inu, I think, can overtake it and become top 6, maybe top 5 crypto by the end of the year, even top 3, because of the community that we have backing it. And that's the one thing that we have that nobody else does, is a vibrant ecosystem and a vibrant community. This is it's lovely, and what we're doing is gonna continue to show. It's contagious. Our energy, our positivity is contagious, and people can't get enough of it, so they're joining. Day by day, more and more people are buying and increasing their position size, and the amount of holders is astronomically increasing. 500,000 holders in such a short amount of time, and almost 600K. Only the beginning, folks. Only the beginning. So let's see what we got. So Fresco Vivir, again, I hope that answered some of your questions that you had there. Let's see. We got Jay. Jay saying 18 million SHIB currently, getting more every month. Glad to catch a live stream, sir. Keep up the positivity. Love watching. Jay, man, I appreciate you and all your support, man. All love, brother. All love. So thank you. Do appreciate you, man. And the beat star says, where is my follow? The beat star, hey, what's your Twitter feed? What's your Twitter handle, man? I want to add more SHIB Army members. I don't have enough of you on the socials, but I know we've interacted quite a bit. So shout out to the beat star. Thank you so much for the super chat and the support, brother. Do appreciate it. This whole stream, I've been doing it, refreshing it in my browser, SJA, hitting that refresh button, waiting for the swap. At Rigor Mortis, I'm good, brother. Periachi, okay, yeah, you guys are talking to Rigor Mortis. We might have to bring him on real quick. Hey, Rigor Mortis, how's your schedule looking tomorrow? Friday, busy day, or you ready for a stream till 5 in the morning? Oh, man, sometimes I crack myself up. Steven says, drop a like for this great content to appear for others. Man, thank you so much, Steven. Absolutely. The YouTube algorithm is something that is super mysterious, but I know the like button, when it's smashed, more people get to see that this video is live currently. More SHIB Army members, people that are in the crypto space, people that are not even invested in cryptocurrency will get exposure to this because of the fact that you guys are getting it trending and it's just going out there. So shout out to the 1,000 of you that are in here. My goodness, and it's late and I know it's a weekday, but love you guys, man. Do appreciate all your guys' support. P. Lark says, I want to pay off my parents' house. Man, see, that's the kind of thing we want to do. Buy our parents like cars, paying off mortgages, getting people out of student loans, student debt. That's the goal, P. Lark. I'm right there with you, man. If I can help pay off my parents' house, that would be so lovely. Make me such a happy camper. I'd be super duper happy. Jasper Manis says, Barry. I own a fence company in Dalton, Georgia. I accept crypto, Ethereum, Bitcoin, SHIB, ADA, and Leash. I renamed the company Shiba Inu Fencing. Let's go. Shiba Inu Fencing. Hold up, Jasper. I want to see this. Shiba Inu Fencing. Shiba Inu Fencing 5. Let's see if it's something that I can find on Google. How tall is the fence? Can't find it on Google, but man, that's really awesome. Do appreciate. See, that's the art. That's the SHIB Army, man. That's what the SHIB Army does. That's what the SHIB Army does. Let's see what else we got. Real quick, let's go back to the price action because I told you guys I want to buy more Shiba Inu. Dang, it's recovering nicely. This is good. Not a bad thing. Gotta love recovery. Looks like we're seeing some green momentum and green candlesticks. So shout out to Jasper though. Thank you so much for the support, brother. And then we have Nocturnal Supremacy. Dang, that's an interesting name, Nocturnal Supremacy. He says 200 million Shiba Inu, and every time I wake up, first thing I'd watch is your videos or live. Love watching and keep it up. See you in Pluto, brother. Man, Nocturnal, thank you so much, man. I do appreciate all your kind words. That is awesome, man. So I'm glad that, that my channel can bring that kind of joy to you. And again, everybody else, you guys make me happy. So the least that I can do is put a smile on your face by keeping the positivity alive, because that's what it's all about. And we got to keep the momentum going. Rigor Mortis says, when Pluto? Man, Rigor Mortis, that's what we're all asking. When Pluto? And I need to make some people moderators / admins of the chat so you guys can, kind of keep things going. Because I know I see you guys, man. The ones that are returning viewers, really, I do appreciate you guys so much. But I got to figure out a way. I can do it, so I'm going to hopefully fix that and make some of you guys mods for the chat moving forward. To the Neptunes. My man, I've seen that name before. I recognize you from a previous stream. And he says, $10 super chat. Shout out to the SHIB Army. 5-star General Europop. Man, I love your energy so much. Love all that you do, man. Keep up the good work. And until next time, keep investing. Hand salute. Hey, to the Neptunes. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. That means you're watching till the end of the videos, and that means a lot to me. So thank you for all your support, man. Hey, reach out to me sometime if you can. Hopefully you have the same name on other socials. Really, my favorite thing, guys, is interacting with you on the chat and then finding you on the social media platforms. That to me is the most fascinating thing. And honestly, it's cool because then we can start creating dialogue. And I'm planning to do things like, some people, some want to talk about, the swap a little bit more. So we're doing some group chats and that kind of thing. And that's what it's all about, building our community, one SHIBARMY member at a time. The beat star says at IB at star. Here, let's see. I beat star. My bad. I don't know why. I just could not read that name at all. Let's see if we can find you, man. We're going to leave that up. We got to talk about Etoro. I could probably dedicate a whole video to this, but Etoro they're giving us some teases here and there. That's pretty exciting. Some really good stuff. And this article is huge. And I feel like, guys, we definitely need to talk about it. So the official SHIB Twitter did tweet out and say, would you like to know more about SHIB and the team behind it? Don't miss the article written by Jay Durnuthel, with interviews to Ryoshi, Satoshi, Cat, and other members of the community. This is super important. And I have it up here, so we'll talk about that in just a second. But there it is, Mr. Beatstar himself. I got you, man. Hit that follow button. I got you. Oh, you watched the Floyd? This legit looks like Mike Tyson punch out. Floyd versus Logan Paul. That was a good fight. I mean, it wasn't a good fight, but regardless, the fact that Logan got in the ring really impressed me. So, got to give him a quick shout out, man. So, let's see. Big Black Cajun says, Midnight Riders, hope your day was a dub. Man, I'm looking to pounce. I'm trying to buy increase my position size because Satoshi's playing games with us, and I think he's teasing that Shiba Swap might be dropping this weekend, man. Big Black Cajun, keep your eyes open, man. Keep your eyes open. All the SHIBARMY members, be prepared, not surprised. Living in Dallas, Texas, coming back again on the stream. We're dropping the $5 super chat. And he says, I would love to see Shiba Swap open during your live stream. That would be epic. Living in Dallas, Texas. You don't even know, man. I promise you. If it comes out at a time that I'm not at work, I'm going to be going live immediately, and we're going to be doing swaps. We're going to be using the Shiba Swap. We're going to do burying. We're going to do digging. We're going to make mistakes together. We're going to learn. We're going to make gains. Everything. I got you, man. That's going to be super epic. That day, I'm just waiting for it. It could be as soon as Saturday, maybe even Friday night. But regardless, we're gonna be patient. Yes, living. Stephen Belair says. Jeremy dropping the super chat. He says, because it looks like Mike Tyson. It did look like Mike Tyson punch out. Thank you so much, Jeremy. I do appreciate your support, man. Really do. All right, guys. Some of the things we need to address real quick. And I told you guys I'd be buying on the stream, so let me quickly do this here. Let's see. What do we got? Gift and faithful. No better reward than being faithful. We got T-Doc sending out a tweet. All right. So let me go ahead and need to get some Ethereum real quick. And then we're going to do some SHIB token. We're going to buy some SHIB token. Because right now it looks like it's decent, right? The price action we saw a decent pullback. And for me, anytime we see the pullback, that's a decent time to pounce. So real quick, let's look at a quick technical analysis. Nothing crazy, just looking at the support line to see if we're actually getting in at the right time. Because it might be a little bit, I don't know. I don't want to say bold, but might not be the best time necessarily, but it looks like decent. We're approaching, so right here, 801 Satoshi units. Looks like we have a very strong level of support there. If we go back to June 28th, 795, 791. So again, guys, the big thing that I feel like I'm not addressing is, in essence, this all is not going to really matter. But for the short term, just to make sure you're getting in a decent entry point, 818, 815, 814, 816. So we broke that level of support by quite a bit, but I'm guessing we're going to go right back to it. Yep, we're heading right back up to 815, 816. So we're heading right back to where we were right around here. So we're buying at a level of support. So it's reasonable, in my opinion. So I'm going to buy. Let me go ahead and put some Ethereum in, and then we're going to do some swap. And I'm going to do it directly on the screen, but first I'm going to use Coinbase to get some Ethereum in, and then swap that out for SHIB. Let's see what we got. We got a couple super chats coming in. Man, SHIBARMY, dude. When you're passionate about something, you could sell anything. This is Ronin Darko. I hope I pronounced that right. SHIB should give you a job in marketing. 800 million shares and still pouncing. Keep up the great content. Ronin, Matt, or is it Ronnie? Ronnie, I think it is. My man, really, I do appreciate your support and all the kind words, but really, man, that's what it is. If you have a passion in life, if you believe in something, if you have conviction, all you're going to do is have that positive mindset and continue to pounce. Literally what you just said, pounce left, pounce right. That's what I've been doing, man. Anytime I see a dip, I buy, and I've never regretted it, even a fraction. And guess what? Yesterday I bought on stream. It's pulled back a little bit since. But am I worried? Absolutely not, because I bought at a level of support that I was comfortable buying at, right? You guys seen me. I bought at 560, 580, 600 and whatever it was. Regardless, I keep buying more and more because I'm getting ready to build my position out, because I think that Shiba Inu is going to be one of those money makers, man. Really, it's one that hopefully will build generational wealth, and I'm going to look back at 2021 as something that I really just got to give, myself a pat on the back for, because ever since, I missed out on the market crash in March of 2020. I bought a couple things here and there, didn't have much buying power at the time because I was still a student, yada yada. But right now, the opportunity that I'm given, being on this YouTube channel, the fact that you guys are supporting me so much really gives me the opportunity to build out my position, to show my conviction, that's A, and then B, continue to pounce and build into something that I truly believe in. And that's what it comes down to, man. If you guys have conviction, you probably have the same attitude that I do. Maybe not all of you have the camera or, want to showcase it. But regardless, I know we share the same energy and the same vibes. So thank you for your kind words, man. And we got JHD Exclusive dropping the $10 super chat as well. Thank you, my man. He says, man, you said something I've been saying. You can't use possible and impossible in one sentence, and it makes sense. I can see Shiba past 1 cent. Paper hands bounce. Use diamond handers pounce. My man, so well said. You can't use possible and impossible in one sentence and make it, and it makes sense. Very well said, man. Very true. So again, when they panic, we pounce. Today we're seeing a little bit of panic, nothing too crazy, a little bit of a pullback, so we're pouncing. So let me go ahead real quick. Ethereum. Bear with me here, guys. We gotta buy real quick. Trade. Buy Ethereum. We're gonna buy some Ethereum. All right, here we go. Preview buy. That's a decent amount. Buy now. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Here we go. All right, just bought my Ethereum. Perfect. Now I'm gonna put it into my Coinbase wallet. So I buy Ethereum. I'm gonna tell you guys step by step what I'm doing, and then I'm gonna go on the screen to do the swap. What I do is I buy my Ethereum directly on Coinbase. Right? Easiest way for me to do it. So that's my personal preference. You don't have to do what I'm doing, of course. And then we'll take that and transfer it. I'm going to send it to my wallet. So copying, let's see here. Bear with me. And Cameron Robinson dropping the $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Cameron. Wish you wrote something, but regardless, I do appreciate your support, my man. So thank you. All right. Maximum amount of SHIB or Ethereum. Not now. To address. Okay. Pulling up my Coinbase wallet. Here we go. It's time to pounce, folks. I want to keep the energy lively, but got to do this. I'm just concentrating a little bit right now. So let's see. We're going to click receive. Ethereum. Copy. Almost done, guys. Almost done. And then the rest is going to be on the screen. Just doing the transfer real quick. Paste. Your pop. All right, here we go. We sent the Ethereum to my Coinbase wallet. Put in a little verification. That's the one thing. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. Successfully sent. Perfect. All right, I think we got it, folks. I think we got it. Let's go double check the wallet. There we go. We got it. Awesome. Let's do it. We're going to swap right here, right now. Let's refresh this real quick. Where was I at? 815. Decent. I like this little bit of a pullback. Makes me happy, honestly, because then we're getting at a better price point. Ron Carr dropping the $15 super chat. Thank you, my man. He said, "This is to spread awareness to the upcoming manipulation FUD that the elites are planning because they don't want us, the common folks, to come up financially. We need to stay strong collectively." Man, Ron, 100% with you. The whales, the manipulators that are out there, the multimillionaires, the multi-billionaires, they have been manipulating markets from day one. So what we got to do is we got to hold firm and hold strong and true to ourselves and our conviction. If you believe in SHIB, the red days are pounce days. If you don't believe in SHIB token, then the red days are your paper hand days, and that's when you're going to sell for a loss. Today we're pouncing and we're buying more. Let's go ahead and check it out. All right. So we're going to transfer the max Ethereum. So as you guys can see, just put in a quick $400, which is going to buy us how much? 50,989,100 SHIB tokens. Right now, again, that means the overall price average. In essence, again, this is not going to matter. The actual, technicals, the little details, I think regardless, we're at a support. 816, 818, 19. We're at a decent level of support. But right now we've been seeing a descending trend line. So again, if you look at from the intraday high of 888, you can draw out the lines, right? That's what these guys do. They look at, okay, what's obviously what we've been doing, kind of again going at a downtrend, obviously, with the overall market pulling back. But it's nothing more than, do I see the different support lines here, and we broke that a little bit, but with good news, good sentiments, we are geared and set for a breakout, and we did not pull back below 800 today at all. It makes sense for me to buy in. So guess what I'm doing, guys? Right here, right now, I'm swapping. Forget the FUD. When they panic, we pounce. Accept, confirm swap. Confirm. All right, you guys saw it here first. We're putting $400 into Shiba Inu. Just like that, dollar cost averaging in. If it pulls back even more, I'm buying even more. If it pulls back more, I'm buying even more. That's what I do, man. That's what I do. Let's wait for it. Transaction submitted. Let's go. All right, we'll wait for it to confirm. Let's go, SHIBARMY. Man, that's what we got to do. That's how we do it, man. We don't hesitate around here. Absolutely not. When they panic, we pounce. Now, let's diverge from buying SHIB for a little bit. We just bought a pretty decent amount, increasing the position size, building out our position, trying to get to that 1 billion tokens. Ultimately, that's always the goal. But let's go ahead and talk about it. I am Shiba. My journey through the deepest recesses and high command of a $10 billion decentralized army. First and foremost, for you guys that don't know, the official SHIB Twitter are the ones who tweeted out. So if we go to SHIB, let's go to SHIB Informer. If you guys don't know, the SHIB Informer did send out and said, let's go right over here. Don't miss this interesting article about SHIB and some of the team members. The part with the interview with Ryoshi is my personal favorite, is what he says. Honestly, I haven't read it, but we're going to quickly skim, and I want to just highlight some of the key components because, again, for the people who have some FUD or uncertainty about about SHIB as an entire infrastructure or the people backing it, the developers, because they're not doxed, let's try to clear some of that up right about now. And what do you got? Big Ty, you're 100% correct. Staking is greater than burning. Absolutely. Hey, Rigor Mortis, man, I see that energy you got. What do you think, man? What, you guys want Rigor Mortis to hop in? Let me get a yes, no, or maybe so. Let's see what the chat says. Let's pressure him, guys. Let's pressure him. Let's see what we got. Stephen Blair, Abbas, Ali Swap. Man, that's the thing I love so much about the live chat is you guys are interacting with one another. And that's my favorite part, man. Yes. Hey, Rigor Mortis, man. You got some pressure going from the chat. Look at all the yeses. I see no no's. All yeses. Rigor Mortis. Oh, man. Hell yeah, we go. Hey, when the people speak, we listen. That's what it's got to be. Man, the SHIB army. This is why I love you guys. Energy. They have spoken. Let's go. Midnight. Rigor Mortis hopping in on midnight. Let's go. All right. You guys, give me a second. We're going to get Rigor Mortis on the chat. And you know what? I want to talk about this article, and I don't know if Rigor Mortis has read it yet, but I'll have him and I come and kind of just discuss it a little bit. Let me give him a quick invite and get the man into the live stream. The man, the myth, the legend. So Imperial Beat says, having Rigor Mortis on is like having two pops on. How can we say no to that? So Imperial Beats, man. Do appreciate all your love and support, bro. Hey, the people have spoken, and when they ask, we deliver. Let me go ahead and send them a quick... what am I going to do? Let's see. Give me 1 sec, folks. I'm going to pull this out. There we go. We're going to keep this on. And isn't it late, by the way? How many of you guys work tomorrow, man? Thankfully, I don't have work tomorrow. But if I did, I'd be... Yesterday, I went to sleep at 1 in the morning, though. So the SHIB army, you guys did not let me sleep. Let me see here. Let me go ahead and... I got you. Rigor Mortis, the invite is coming. Get you in. I feel like we need a Rigor Mortis face reveal soon. No pressure, no pressure. That's not even nice. Hey, but Rigor Mortis, you missed it earlier. People were calling me, someone called me Gus. And I was like, dang, that's Rigor Mortis' nickname. Gus himself. I'm at work right now. My man, Imperial Beats, you are insane, bro. Crazy, crazy. JJ, Shiba Army, we gotta admire the way your Pop and Rigor Mortis stand for the community and the movement and dedicate the time to teach to others and keep them informed. JJ, much love, brother. Thank you again for the super chat, but regardless, that's what we're here for. We believe in SHIB, you believe in SHIB, and that's what we gotta do. And I've seen people on the comments in my videos saying, hey man, you're the one who exposed me to this cryptocurrency, and I decided just based off your energy and the things that you're saying and all the potential that it has, I'm interested in looking into it. A video later, they come back and say, hey, I started a position in Shiba Inu. So that's the kind of thing I like to see. And we got Jose Rodriguez. Can't you skip the step of buying on Coinbase and just buy Ethereum directly on Coinbase wallet and transfer to SHIB on Coinbase wallet? I don't know. Maybe I'm that much of a noob. Remember, I'm not any expert, but let's see. Ethereum, send, receive, more. Buy or transfer from Coinbase. So you got to buy on Coinbase, but I guess you can do it directly from the Coinbase wallet. So I did not know that. But Jose, thank you so much, man. Do appreciate the super chat and the good advice there. So thank you. All right, let me send Rigor Mortis that quick invite. It's taking a minute, man. Sometimes that's the one thing is start an instant meeting. All right, add others. Invite. Here we go. Gotcha, Rigor Mortis. Man, the SHIB army, you guys are deep. 592 likes on the video. If you haven't already, smash that like button. We got 965 of you guys on at nearly midnight. You guys are crazy. Love you guys, man. All love. All right, let me go on Discord quick. Give them the invite. You know what I'm going to start doing, guys? Because these live streams are honestly becoming like a daily thing. Gotta bring one of you guys on into the stream. It's been fun having Rigor Mortis on too, but we can bring on some of you guys who want to share your perspective, how you got into SHIB, little interview, podcast, impromptu podcast if you want to call it that. I think that'd be fun and make things more interactive. So let me go ahead and hit up Rigor. We meet again. We meet again indeed, Rigor Mortis. We meet again indeed. All right, we're gonna do a mic check. Make sure you guys can hear. We eat up the fudge. We eat up the fudge. Absolutely. Hey, Rigor Mortis, testing 1, 2, 3. Oh, hold up. Admit. All right, Rigor Mortis, testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
All right, can I get in the chat? Can you guys hear the man, the myth?
What do we got?
Let's see what everyone's got to say. Yes, definitely. I think that big thanks to your Pop and Rigor Mortis. Much love, guys. JJ, man, much love, brother. Much love. Can you guys hear Rigor Mortis though? Rigor Mortis? Yes. Bassett says yes.
We're live.
Absolutely, positively. All right.
Awesome.
Let's do it, man. Hey, Rigor Mortis. Hey, give us some words, man. What you been up
Hey,
to?
big shout out to JJ in the chat. Honestly, the man always comes in with such positive energy. I absolutely love it.
Absolutely, man. All love from JJ. And again, M. Anderson dropping a
Seriously.
super chat. He says, I always look forward to your live streams. You keep me motivated and believing in SHIB. 1 billion accomplished today. Congratulations, M. Anderson. Man, I'm building out that position to hopefully be like you one day. But slowly but surely, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. All right, Rigor Mortis. So what's up, man? What you been on? How's things? How's your sentiments and all that good stuff?
Everything is good. I'm waiting for the crypto market to really recover. There's been this great debate recently as to whether or not Shiba Swap should release while market sentiments are, we'd say 50-50. Should Shiba Swap just release, or should they wait until the market recovers a little bit and then release the swap? I don't know. I feel like there's a good argument either way, but what do you think about that?
Honestly, this is kind of my take on it. So the market has been trading pretty much a little bit of a downward trend, but kind of sideways overall, right?
Right.
We're awaiting some catalysts to come. Again, for me, in my opinion, one of the big ones that we need to watch for is this big conference mid-July. Now, for the swap though, I think that the swap as a catalyst overall is that it's a catalyst for the SHIB Army members that are already holding.
Right.
It's not a catalyst necessarily for those who have no introduction or maybe haven't heard of Shiba Inu. So the overall effect that it's going to have on price action is going to be positive just from the sheer fact that people are going to be buying up tokens that are from the army, the 540,000 holders, 550
Right.
actually. It's going to have, of course, some positive momentum, positive movement. But like a Coinbase listing, like a Robinhood listing, those kind of things, that's completely different. Those are the things that increase buying pressure because now more access is out there in the market. Shiba
Right.
Swap isn't increasing access by any means. Rather, it's just kind of clearing out FUD, which of course is going to impact it. But I don't think it's going to matter as much as seeing a listing. Instead,
Right.
I say, regardless of market conditions, it's time for us to see the swap come out. That's just my
Yeah,
take.
I 100% agree. I see some people in the comments saying like, hey, maybe they should wait until market sentiments are good. But guys, you got to remember something. There's still a lot of FUD when it comes to Shiba Inu. It's unfortunate. People just are not seeing the light. And I think the swap releasing is going to evaporate some of that FUD. So I do think it's something that just needs to be released as soon as it's 110% ready. It just needs to be put out there, kill some of that FUD. And then after that, let the tokenomics just do their thing, because the tokenomics of Shiba Swap are really what's going to get this thing to the next level.
100%. Exactly, because tokenomics ultimately is the winner.
Right. And something you have to keep in mind is the tokenomics is not gonna, this thing is not gonna have, it's not gonna make Shiba Inu in terms of the tokenomics. The swap releasing, that might give us a small pump in the short term, but in terms of the long term tokenomics, that's what we're really after. So it doesn't even matter that market sentiments aren't great right now, because just based off of the tokenomics, it is going to make the coin rise just fundamentally.
100%. Totally agree. And we got Dirty Miner Apparel dropping a $20 super chat yet again. And he says, love this idea. I say move forward, and it could be part of the catalyst. 100%, man. I'm all about it. All right. So
Somebody asked, what's the big deal with Shiba Swap? Like, why is it such a big deal? If all these other coins have their own swaps, why is Shiba Swap such a big deal?
go ahead and give your take, man. I'm going to put it on the screen real quick. Our favorite chart of them all, the bury and dig reward chart. So go ahead.
Right. Well, I mean, something you guys all have to keep in mind when it comes to swapping and swapping platforms, those coins, generally speaking, have done very well whenever there's a bull run, because they've been the center of attention, because you're able to swap on their platforms. So
Exactly.
that's why it's such a big deal, is because you're going to be able to not only swap cryptocurrencies on there, like go from SHIB to leash and leash to bone and bone to SHIB, etc., but you're going to be able to stake and add to liquidity pools. And that in and of itself, we have passive income that we're getting from Shiba Inu if we think our trajectories are correct. But on top of that, we can earn even more SHIB and more leash and more bone through adding to liquidity or through staking.
Absolutely. So again, the big thing with the swap is not only because again, there's things like Pancake Swap and there's a lot of swaps that are out there, Sushi Swap. But again, the big differentiator for Shiba Swap is the fact that it's going to only start with assets The big thing is Bone. That's the number one thing that I think we're going to be. The biggest advantage and competitive advantage as early adopters of SHIB is we're going to be the first to get introduced to this Bone token. So like any other token out there, if it follows the trajectory that we've seen these others go through, aka Leash and SHIB token, then you guys know the potential is not like a 5 or 10x, 20. No, we're looking at 30, 40, 50, 60, 100x potential gains. Maybe in the first few weeks of it coming out, it could really be that quick. Because people are going to be buying it up, and then people are going to also be buying Bone because they want to have some of that circulating supply in their own wallets because they want to diversify more of the ecosystem that is Shiba Inu. So again, kind of my take on that little aspect as well. So Shiba Swap is going to be huge, and remember, it's going to start with these three, but they're looking to expand. They want it to be a place where you can swap for other tokens as well. And if it's better, faster, more efficient, safer, right, with all the auditing they went through and the security thing, the security checkpoints, the Oracle, everything. The fact is that if Shiba Swap ends up being a success just for the Shiba Inu or the SHIB token, Leash and Bone cryptocurrencies, and then they start introducing Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, all the other altcoins as well, then that's game changing. Game changing. So a couple super chats that we got to address real quick. Harley Salazar says, but not before my paycheck. Hey, I'm right there with you. The more buying power that I can have too, and I'm sure Rigor Mortis will agree, the better before that swap drops.
100% agreed. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. And then we got JMC dropping the $23 super chat. Thank you so much, JMC, for all your support, brother. He says, guys, it's been tested. It's ready. It's got to launch. Everyone keeps saying it's got to be 100%. Certec says it's ready. One other thing that you got to also watch is the Twitter. And I'm pretty sure Rigor Mortis saw this too, but I've been talking about it throughout the stream. Look at Shytoshi, man. Elon Musk type trolling. He said,
yeah, it doesn't get more cryptic than that.
It doesn't. He said, man, I love the weekend, don't you? And really, double meaning there, right? Double entendre, whatever you want to say. And then he says, I feel it coming. The weekend also puts the song. Like, really? The weekend is coming the day after tomorrow. Now, at this point, it's midnight, so tomorrow, Saturday. And, man, Shytoshi, just let us know, man. But he's smart. But guys, again, and I, as you can see on the screen after I responded, people are ready, man. Everybody is ready for the swap to drop. People are now prepared. I think preparation meets opportunity, so it's time.
Facts.
Absolutely.
And something that we have to keep in mind is the devs are actually going to be getting paid in Bone through the swap. They're going to get 100 Bone per block, so there's going to be 1,000 Bones minted per block during the liquidity event, and the devs are going to get 100 of that. So this is what they're calling their paycheck, quote unquote. So Bone might end up being the most interesting token out of all of these. We'll see.
Oh, dude, absolutely. I think so, man. I really think so. And Stephen Belair says, ship to the moon, Ahmed to the moon, Rigor Mortis to the moon. Man, Stephen, thank you so much for all the kind words, man. Let's go. Ship army to the moon. Stephen Belair to the moon. Why not? Let's all go. All right. So, Rigor Mortis, I got to ask you, man. Did you read this article that dropped earlier today?
I saw it. I did not get a chance to read it, actually.
Yeah.
The one that's like that outlines all the devs and everything.
Exactly. Little interviews, one-on-ones with each of them, kind of giving people perspective. No, so
I did not.
I didn't read it yet either. I kind of want to just look at the intro, and maybe we can look at Shytoshi, who developed Shiba Swap, and maybe just look at one other. Because I feel like, again, getting a little bit of an intro, because people asked me to actually cover this one. A couple people mentioned it throughout the stream today. So real quick, I want to touch on a couple things. So as you guys can see, on May 10th, 2021, I received a text message from Charlie, an old friend in Massachusetts. And I want to kind of follow the price action with that timeline. So if we look at Shiba Inu price action real quick here. Wow, it looks like maybe I bought at the right time for SHIB. I get lucky, guys. I get just really lucky. But do I, though? I don't know. Looking at the basic technicals, technical always work to your favor. Always. But real quick here. Let's go to the 3-month. So May 11th, he said. May 11th, 2021, which was literally right at the peak, 3,600 Satoshi units. So pay attention to that when we're looking at this article. So on May 10th, so maybe the day before, I received a text from Charlie, an old friend in Massachusetts. I have a little problem. I bought some cryptocurrency and the wallet keeps blocking me from converting it to another coin. Oh man, how many people have had that same issue? We had talked on the phone a month earlier about this new Coinbase account, and what he said he was a noob. He said he, as a newbie, should buy. As a newbie should buy. So, known as the crypto guy, to my family and friends, I advise him to go 70-30 into Bitcoin and Ether. Buy and hold, don't look at it every day, set it and forget it. I figured he was good to go. Now, things had changed. The message included a screenshot of a mobile wallet holding a small amount of Ethereum and a comparatively large amount of Shiba Inu. This guy is a SHIBARMY member, man. This is why I love this community. He said go 70-30 in Bitcoin, but no, instead he put some into Shiba Inu. What a guy. Okay, comparatively a large amount into Shiba Inu. I have never heard of Shiba Inu before, says the author. Remember, guys, this is Jay speaking here. So again, here's the screenshot. I thought, red flags popping. Charlie called a few minutes later and said, the guys I follow on TikTok that read the charts were all raving about Shiba Inu. It's going to the moon. It's the next Dogecoin. It's probably a scam. I don't know how to get rid of it. I told him to not kick himself since his experience is common to every crypto newbie. So every one of you guys right now in the chat, what was that cryptocurrency that you ended up buying that was part of a pump and dump scheme, right? There's so many out there. For me, back in 2017, I'm gonna admit this. I don't think even Rigor Mortis knows this. So I was on some wild stuff. So I bought Bitcoin. It kept pulling back. I was upset, and I was like, man, I need to find a cryptocurrency that's gonna make me, all the gains back that I lost in Litecoin and some of these altcoins. So I bought something called Wabi. It had a frog as its mascot, or its oh man, I can't believe I'm telling you guys this. It was called Wabi, WABI token. I bought about $300 or $400. I bought it at an airport actually when I was traveling because I was like, I need to make my money back. So I bought the Wabi token. The airplane took off. It was on my laptop. I had my MacBook at the time. Bought it. The airplane took off, and I was like, dang, this thing is gonna go to the moon. There was again people charting it, all these blog posts, Reddit, and it seemed pretty legit. I was like, dang, this thing really has potential. It was talking about, this is gonna be used in retail stores. I kid you not. So I buy I think it was $300 worth. I land, and my investment is a 2-hour flight. $120 left. $120 left, and I'm like, I start shaking. I'm like, wait, what just happened to all my money? So I end up just literally selling the rest out, and thankfully I did, because afterwards it was literally just that, a pump and dump. So again, this guy talking about Shiba Inu here was like, the red flags are popping. What are you doing, man? etc. Hey, but real quick, guys, Rigor Mortis as well, do you have any experience in buying a token that you regretted buying because you're like, there's a pump and dump?
The only time I've regretted anything when it comes to cryptocurrency is selling, period.
Ooh. Oh man. Yeah, that's actually factual. Honestly, maybe you can share that story just real quick, a quick wrap up about kind of how we got in 2017, and guess what? You bought literally before the thing started taking off.
Yeah, so me and my friends, we were all broke college students, but we all had a little bit of money, and we decided to put a little bit into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. At the time, you couldn't really invest in a ton of cryptocurrencies, and so we invested in the main ones. We didn't know anything about decentralized exchanges or ICOs or anything like that. We just knew about these 3 tokens. We didn't even know very much about cryptocurrency, but we knew that big things were coming because they were digital currencies, and the age of the dollar is kind of dying down. So we figured, hey, why not put a little bit of money? And so we did, and we ended up making just, thousands upon thousands of dollars, and it was absolutely insane. This was back in 2017, where crypto was going absolutely mad, and nobody really thought that the thing was going to slow down. And then the crash of 2018 came. Believe it or not, I'm going to share a little bit of some personal stuff here, but I was on my honeymoon. And that's when I just took a look at my wallet, and my thousands of dollars literally disappeared. What seemed to be overnight. It was the span of a couple of months. But man, like, it was the exact same thing where I just kept on looking at my wallet, and I'm like, what is going on here? Like, all my money is just dissipating into thin air. And I'm not, not my gains. I'm talking about my initial investment. It was literally just disappearing before my eyes. But what did I decide to do? I held on, because I figured, hey, this is the worst that it's going to get. But at the time, I was so fed up with cryptocurrency. I'll admit it. I was so fed up with cryptocurrency, I just didn't care anymore. I didn't buy anymore. I just left my investments, and I was like, whatever happens, happens. I've already lost so much, and so we'll see. So I actually held all the way up leading to 2020, where we had the huge, massive crypto boom. And you guessed it, I ended up selling some of my profits because I decided that I needed to get back my initial investment that I did back in 2017. And that's how fed up I was with cryptocurrency at the time. I was really into stocks. And so I said, you know what, forget it. I'll get back my initial investment. If I would have kept my money in cryptocurrencies, I would have almost 5x'd, or even, I think it was 7x. I would have 7x'd my initial investment had I just kept it in. Instead, I just got my initial investment back. And that is why I have this huge regret about selling. But that's okay. I ended up getting my initial back. And I actually still have a majority of those funds in my Coinbase wallet. And who knows? They might end up going to Shiba Inu.
There you go. You guys heard it, man. So again, that's why we love making these videos, is because we have the experiences of losing out on a lot of opportunity due to the fact that we had some of that fear, uncertainty, and doubt, in the sense that, hey, we saw the market pull back significantly, so we either sold for a loss or we held through the losses, and as soon as we broke even or made it back just maybe a slight profit, we got out of it. And that's why I always talk about the whole market psychology, the cycle, right? The cycle, right. It repeats itself. Cycles repeat themselves, and literally that's what happened. We see the run-ups, we see the pullbacks. We see the run-ups and then the pullbacks. That's what it is. There's no such thing as parabolic increase in price in a straight, again, exponential or parabola, right? It's more of this up and down, up and down, up and down on the way. And again, that's why we say the diamond handers are the ones that truly are going to be successful ultimately, as long as what happens, there's a huge caveat, as long as the overall market does succeed and also Shiba Inu continues to outperform other cryptocurrencies. So
right, and I think that's why conviction is so important in the market, because back then I didn't have conviction in the market. I was just trying to make a quick buck, and I'll be the first to admit that I don't mind sharing my shortcomings back then. But now it's so much different. I mean, whenever I talk about crypto, I'm so passionate about this stuff, and especially Shiba Inu with everything that's going on around it. I'm so excited about it now, and I know so much more than I did back then. And so back then, if I lost 2, 3, 4% on a day, I would panic. But now whenever I see those types of losses, it doesn't faze me in the slightest.
Love it, man. Absolutely. And we got Living in Dallas, Texas. I don't want to miss your $5 super chat. So thank you so much for your continued support, man. Love it. So thank you. Thank you. He says, people keep asking about token burn. If you stake and bury, those coins will no longer be in the circulating supply. Price will increase, burn not needed. Very well said there, Living in Dallas, Texas. Totally agree with you, man. And again, I'm pretty sure Rigor Mortis would say the same.
Yeah, he literally hit the nail on the head there.
Absolutely. And then we got Vibi Vargas coming back today to the stream. Vibi, I remember you from yesterday, so shout out to you. He says, what up, fellas? What did I miss? Sorry I'm late, but it's never late to go to the moon. Absolutely, man. You're right on time. And the best part is the stream is going to be recorded. You can go back and watch. We've been talking about literally everything. It's been more of a dialogue today, just like kind of yesterday's stream. But right now we're about to start covering this article that came out today regarding some of the things with the developers, how SHIB came to be, and again, just giving us that background or backdrop so we can have, again, better understanding of where this all started. Because, history is something that's pretty important to kind of appreciate and keep us going at the times when the market is pulling back like today. And then we also have George Crozier dropping another $5 super chat. He says, pickaxes and shovels, they made great wealth. Always invest in fundamentals. Ooh. Pickaxes and shovels, they made great wealth. Always invest in fundamentals. Man, those are some strong
poetic
words. Yeah, that is poetic. Thank you, George, for dropping that on us. So, back to what we were reading here. So again,
I see a lot of people asking what a block is. What essentially a block is just a validation. It's just something that holds transactions. It holds a cryptographic hash, and it not only holds the hash for that block, but it holds the hash for the block before it, and that's why we call it the blockchain. And for Ethereum, the time for these blocks is usually around 14 seconds or so, and so that's how you get a block. That's like the very basic, very, very basic understanding of a block there.
Perfect. And so you guys can see, again, if we're looking at the bury and dig rewards, again, it keeps talking about these minted, what's the term here? I think it's the minted blocks, right?
Right. So if a block is going to end up being 14 seconds or so, we're going to get, and there's going to be 1,000 bones per block. We're going to get 1,000 bones per every 14 seconds or so. Yep.
Perfect. Gotcha. Alrighty. So that's what it's meant there. So hopefully that makes sense for everybody, those who asked. But
Yeah,
again,
it's like a chain. Somebody says here it's like a chain of timestamps. It's a chain of transactions essentially. Yeah.
absolutely. Rude TV, he says, "Sup, bro?" with the $5 super chat. I love Shiba. Been holding since February. You think it will touch 0.403 again once Shiba Swap and Coinbase gets listed? My man, all-time highs. Let's actually have Rigor Mortis answer what he thinks when Coinbase Pro relists and the Shiba Swap drops, and I kind of talk about this for me as well.
Yeah, if you look at any coin historically, after they're listed on Coinbase, I think almost always go up. I haven't seen a coin that hasn't went up after it's listed on regular old Coinbase. So that is going to be a short-term catalyst. But guys, that's not what we're after. Yeah, the nice little price pumps are sick. They're nice to see, but we want long-term growth, and that's why I think Shiba Swap is so relevant, because like Living in Dallas said, he literally hit the nail right on the head. We don't need a burn, because whenever you stake and add to LP, what's going to happen is your profits are going to be locked for 6 months. 6 months, I should say 67% of your profits are going to be locked for 6 months out of the circulating supply. We know exactly how the price is calculated. We take the market cap, divide by the circulating supply, boom, you have the price. If we decrease the circulating supply, the price in effect has to fundamentally go up. And that's why it's so important. That's why the swap is so relevant, so important here. Yes, the Coinbase listing is going to be a really big catalyst. It's going to make it so that we get that little nice little price bump. But something that you also have to keep in mind when it comes to Coinbase listing, look what it did for Doge. Doge pumped up like crazy because of the Coinbase listing, but crypto market at the time didn't have good market sentiment. It came right back down. So yeah, it'll give you those nice little price pumps, but if the market sentiment is not there, these types of listings are not the most relevant. But Shiba Swap, in terms of the tokenomics, it's so important because of the fact that it's going to decrease that circulating supply.
Beautifully said, and I couldn't agree more. I can't even add to that, honestly, because that's exactly what I was saying. And I have the chart in front of me right now, and I'm showing you guys, on June 15th, we got listed on Coinbase Pro. And again, that's Pro, not Coinbase, the main platform. And that, created a decent 30% increase in the price over the span of, a couple hours. And then we saw the sell-off as the market pulled back. So that's the thing. With short-term catalysts like that, what happens is we see run-ups, but if the overall market trend is bearish, we will see it correct right back down literally to where it was prior to the listing. Of course, the other thing that contributed to this pullback was the fact that it was delisted. So again, now that this has already happened in July, that's why I'm so excited, and I keep buying more SHIB token, because even if you're looking for some short-term gains, but for me, I'm looking for those long-term, it's kind of easy money, honestly easy money, because just looking at what history does, and again, market cycles, history repeats itself. And real quick here, Ricky McDaniel dropping the $20 super chat. He says, I've been listening to the entire stream while working. Thanks for passing the night so far. I 6x I 6x a $20 investment today. Put this towards your leash pot. My man, thank you so much for
That's awesome.
the kind words. And again, I'm glad that the stream has been enjoyable. Honestly, I feel like I've been on the stream for 5 to 10 minutes, and it says an hour and 52 somehow.
Jeez.
My goodness, and I can just keep going. So let's keep at it. You got any other questions that you're trying to respond to? Because I know Rigor Mortis does a better job than I do at looking at the chat. That's why I love having him on.
I've been trying my best. Some BitGo Drive asks what's going to happen whenever we get Ethereum 2.0. That is a great question. To be quite honest, I don't know. We tried. Some of us tried to ask that during the Certec AMA as one of the questions to Shaitoshi. What's going to happen whenever Ethereum 2.0 comes out? And I don't think that question got answered. Otherwise, it would be all over the place. So I don't know. It's a good question. It's a very good question.
Absolutely. Phenomenal question. So again, we do know that there's this upgraded Ethereum, or like rebranding, if you will. And I see it on Coinbase. I see it on all the other platforms. But hopefully, again, that will be answered. And I don't know how it's going to affect it. But BitGo Drive, shout out to you, man, coming into the chat today. You guys know BitGo Drive owns that luxury car lot. And he has Lambos and is looking to accept Shiba Inu for payment. So when Lambo, we got to ask BitGo Drive that question. So hashtag BitGo Drive.
I saw a Lambo today. It was beautiful.
I know, man. I did see that too.
Yeah, it's
That
crazy.
picture looked nice. They're nice cars, man. Nice cars. Now, going back to this little story time, just to make things a little different. So, going back to the man who sent him a screenshot, he told him put 70-30 Ethereum Bitcoin. He saw Shiba Inu in his wallet. So I told him not to kick himself since his experience is common to every crypto newbie. He had FOMO'd in, making an impulse buy based on fear of missing out. I soon learned that thousands of small investors had rushed into Shiba Inu with him. Okay. Charlie bought Shiba Inu just before its all-time high. A guy at the repair shop he owns in Boston had installed Uniswap on Charlie's iPhone and walked him through buying Ethereum, trading it for Shiba Inu or SHIB. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Look at that. Look at the SHIB army, guys. At a car repair shop, a man who was literally working on his car, he said, "Hey, let me get you introduced to this thing." And that's what it takes. We're teaching people one day at a time. The transaction fees were extremely high. Charlie got dinged badly on each of the three. Okay, separate buys plus one failed transaction. He made the mistake of breaking his Shiba Inu buys into 3 separate transactions, thinking that it would be safer than a single large purchase. We know that this is pretty common across. He did not know what he would pay nearly the same amount. He did not know that he would pay nearly the same amount in fees for each smaller transaction as he would have for a single larger transaction. So yeah, I know I personally do the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. Because of this, my anxiety, right? I'm anxious that I'm gonna make something is gonna go wrong. So I try not to go all in all at once. But again, for transaction fee wise, the better thing to do is buying the biggest position possible, every so often. But regardless, Charlie then said, "I ended up with way less Shiba Inu in my wallet than I expected, which in itself was confusing and upsetting. Then he discovered FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt." Man, hold up. I'm really liking this article so far because this is literally the story of all of our lives as SHIB Army members, as new crypto investors. This is what happens. He discovered FUD, pushed by the TikTokers. FUDers often collaborate with the people pumping a new coin. They work the same social media channels and chat rooms. FUDers attempt to drive a coin's price back down so they and their competitors can buy back in at the low. These are the individuals that are manipulating the market. So I keep telling you guys, the whales or the market manipulators, they get together. What they'll do is literally push FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt into the market to make you doubt yourself or think to yourself, "Hey, I maybe made the wrong decision here. Shiba Swap is not even a thing, or this is a rug." All those are the people that are, and again, they do this on social media. Some of them do this by selling out of their positions to bring that selling pressure. They do it simultaneously, which of course is going to create big red candlesticks. But regardless, this is something that is teaching us some good lessons. Charlie sounded a bit panicked and he said, "I want to get everything back into Ethereum ASAP." Now, I endeavored to help. Transaction fees were running extremely high again, a situation that Larry Cermak at the block blamed to his dumb token SHIB. Wow, I thought. Shiba Inu clogged the whole Ethereum network. Oh man, the fees for covering SHIB back into Ethereum were so high as to negate any benefit from a stop loss trade. I didn't know you could do stop loss in the crypto market. Okay, that's pretty cool. Expecting all the most extreme situation, a rug pull. You see, literally what the people who were spreading FUD. A rug pull is an exit scam executed when a coin tops out in the price. Those in the pump and dump liquidate everything at once and vanish. The coin's value drops abruptly to zero. So of course, with the Shiba Inu developers, a lot of people thought, hey, they're not doxing themselves. They don't want to show who they are because this is something that they're going to do. They're going to rug pull. And honestly, everything pointed towards that at the very beginning. It was skyrocketing, it was being pumped day after day. But the truth about it is, why people thought that was legitimate, but now I think the FUD has finally been silenced. Regardless of what happened in the past, right now, present day, with all the catalysts that are coming, Coinbase wouldn't list something that's a rug pull. That's the first thing I want to make sure everyone understands. Coinbase is a publicly traded company here in the United States, and they want to make sure any crypto that they list on their exchange is one that is backed by true developers, that has true utility and true potential for the near and long-term future. So look how long it took them to list Dogecoin, but for SHIB, it was super quick. Yes, the delisting happened due to technical difficulties, but the relisting will happen even sooner. Let me give a quick shout out to the super chats, man. You guys are just nonstop. George Crozier says Lambos are nice. Passive luxuries income is so much better. Absolutely, George. Absolutely. And living in Dallas, Texas, this is bigger than Ethereum. Shiba is creating a DAO, 500 plus Shiba pairs by the end of 2021. DAO is stable token or stable coin. Ryoshi, speaking in code, wants to be the best. Just watch. Living in Dallas, Texas, man. We'll definitely see. We'll see what the future has in store. But I'm just like you, man. I'm super, super excited. And I think with Shibarium and what they're gonna do with it, really becoming and basically breaking away from the Ethereum blockchain and making their own. Phenomenal potential there. Phenomenal potential. Azul Venado. He says, should I use Voyager to buy Shiba Inu? I have a lot there, but I'm not sure. Again, Azul, it does not matter where you buy your tokens. As long as you're making sure you're buying the right ticker symbol, SHIB, SHIB token, put it into your wallet ultimately, Coinbase wallet or MetaMask. That's all I can say. So again, this goes through, talks about the Doge killer, all these different things, anonymous, the journey begins. So again, what I would recommend for everybody, because I don't want to just read this verbatim throughout the whole stream, because that's kind of boring. Because again, people aren't here to listen to me talk. But regardless, I think the big thing that you can get from this is getting to know the developers and their intentions a little bit better. So make sure if you do have the time, I'm going to link it in the description of this video after I publish it. But regardless, if you want to get access, the Shiba Informer tweeted it. And then the official, not BeatStar there. The official Shiba Inu Twitter also has a tweet out with it. 700,000 followers. My goodness. We have people eyeing the token, man. People are trying to get in. But let's go ahead and look back on the price action. And Rigor Mortis, what do you want to add regarding just kind of what you're looking forward to maybe this weekend or anything aside?
Yeah, I quickly wanted to mention, did you see the whole Baby Doge situation?
I did not. What's going on with Baby Doge?
So Elon Musk tweeted about Baby Doge.
Oh man, do I even look at
price.
The price action?
The price, I mean, it didn't go, too crazy, but it did have a little pump here and there.
95% up on the day.
I just find it funny.
Elon Musk, man.
Yeah, like the Baby Shark tune. He just pretty much tweeted that, but said Baby Doge instead of Baby Shark.
Baby Doge.
Yeah. So.
Why? How can one man have all that power, right?
Yeah, it's insane.
Crazy, man. Oh man. All right, where are we at? Let's get some questions from the chat, man. I wanna see what you guys say.
Somebody says, can you deposit SHIB into your Coinbase wallet right now?
Can I deposit SHIB into my Coinbase wallet right now?
Like he just like a general question, is it possible?
To deposit SHIB into your Coinbase wallet? Absolutely. What I do is I personally use Uniswap. So I connect Uniswap and I just trade Ethereum for SHIB. That's usually my go-to. So that's what I got for you there. And shout out to Ezra. Ezra Richards dropping a $10 super chat. A late night super chat. Post midnight. He says, love your work, man. Shout out from New Zealand. New Zealand. I told you guys we're awesome. Worldwide. Up the SHIB. Absolutely. You guys know I did pounce tonight. We did buy some SHIB on the stream. And I'm looking to buy more. So thank you for all you guys' support. And also real quick, because I'm going to switch the pin to Rigor Mortis' channel. But one thing I want to mention is the link that I have right now on the chat. I mentioned it early on the stream, and I told you guys I want to also mention it one other time, and the time is now. Before I switch it, because I want to give a quick shout out to Rigor Mortis, of course. But the Webull affiliate link in the description. There's 955 of you right here, right now, SHIBARMY members. I know for a fact, $5 to the majority of you is literally nothing at all. So, Webull, as of July 1st, yesterday now, because we're on July 2nd, they are now doing a phenomenal offer, in my opinion, for those of you that want to maybe diversify or make some free money. So right now, if you click the link in the chat or the description for Webull, you get 2 free stocks valued up to $2,300. Not when you deposit $100, when you deposit $5. I know most of you have $5 just laying around the house. So take that $5, put it into your Webull brokerage account, get up to $2,300 worth of free stocks. 1 in 50 of you will get Google stock. So click that link right up there that I have pinned. Take advantage, guys. Do not miss out on opportunities when preparation meets opportunities, right? You joined the stream today. You didn't expect this, but regardless, now it's your time. Not $100, but $5. Make an initial deposit of $5 or more and receive another free stock value between $8 and $2,000. So I'm guaranteeing you a 100% return on your investment at the very minimum. That's what Webull's offering. At least double your money, up to $2,300. Take advantage, folks. Take advantage. Both Rigor Mortis and I are Webull affiliates. So again, it does mean the world if you do so. And if you're on his channel, go ahead and use his link as well.
Yeah, whenever I saw that you only have to deposit $5, I kind of had to read that a couple of times. I'm like, $5?
Yeah,
you literally get like double ROI just from depositing. It's insane.
Yeah, and you could put that literally into SHIB. And we're waiting. Webull might be one of those that ends up accepting Shiba Inu. Not accepting Shiba Inu, what am I saying? To list Shiba Inu on their brokerage. So if that happens, my goodness, you guys know that's just one other catalyst that we weren't expecting. Also, Etoro. I'm going to make a dedicated video talking about some of these things, but Etoro, guys, you guys saw what they tweeted earlier, man. They said, everyone asking when Shiba Inu, but no one is asking how is Shiba Inu. And then you guys see in the chat below, you know, a couple responses. Of course, because the SHIB army is deep and strong. They said, you know, Etoro responded, we're really well. We see how enthusiastic the community is. There's lots to do before we can add assets, and it takes a while. But rest assured, we're working on it. No ETA, nor guarantee for now. But the fact is they're acknowledging the fact that we are going crazy on their socials. And of course, with Etoro, them listing is just one more catalyst, guys. The more access, the better. Because not everybody's comfortable using a decentralized exchange or a swap system. They just want to be able to buy from an exchange, and that's it. It's like Etoro, Coinbase, and that's why we even say things like Robinhood. All these are positive catalysts that will help bring up the amount of holders first and foremost, and also continue to build and bring up the price action. So that's what I have about that.
Yeah, I love the way Etoro is communicating with the community, and they're being very vocal on the Twitter page, unlike a couple other exchanges that shall not be named. It's just really nice to see. I mean, just give us something, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, the SHIB community is so loud and they're so vocal. We have all these petitions. I'm like, just say something back, you know what I mean? We deserve at least that.
Agreed, man. I agree. It's unfortunate. You know, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Come on, Robinhood. We're waiting. We're literally waiting.
Shout out Etoro.
But shout out Etoro. Absolutely.
Shout out Voyager too.
Yeah, Voyager has been all over Shiba Inu, so shout out to the Voyager team. But real quick here, we got a $5 super chat from Kelly saying, your brother's YouTube name though. In my house, I name him Bob. Much love, SHIB family.
I like it.
Bob. Instead of Rigor Mortis, we call him Bob. All right. Babo, Bobby, Baba.
I like it.
All right. Okay. What do you got for us? I think you were about to say something, but I cut you off.
No, I'm just trying to see these questions in the chat as they're coming along. A lot of questions about, you know, staking and adding to LP and stuff like that. And I think I mean, I don't want to beat a dead horse, because there's a lot of people in the chat that have already, you know, heard this response as to whether or not you're going to have to stake or have to add to LP, or if whether or not you're going to have to use Shiba Swap altogether. And I honestly, I'm a big fan of the people that are like, you know what, I don't want anything to do with Shiba Swap. I just want to hold my SHIB tokens in my wallet, and I don't really care for the swap so much. That's still it's still all love, you know. I understand that this stuff is very confusing. It's hard to you know, it's hard to get into cryptocurrency to begin with. Then it's even harder to get into a cryptocurrency that's not on a lot of exchanges and primarily just on this decentralized exchange. And then it's even harder to talk about something like Shiba Swap and staking and all this confusing stuff. So, you know, I'm sending positive vibes to all the people that are like, hey, you know what, just going to be holding my tokens. There's nothing wrong with that.
100%, 100%. Don't feel pressured just because everyone in the community is looking at something. Doesn't mean you have to follow along. You do what you got to do. And again, taking the back seat, just relaxing, watching your wealth grow, that's very okay thing to do. And George Crozier says, well said, Rigo.
Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna be staking. I'm gonna be staking left and right.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, but I salute those folks that don't want to.
Absolutely. And Rabah says, I stake all my SHIB. All my Shiba.
I love it.
Yeah, man. See, we got people from both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah,
and so for me, I'm right there in the middle. looking at probably 50% of my total position is going to be staked directly, and we'll see from there. But guys, man, what do you guys think of this? I want to ask your guys' interpretation, and what do you think of what Satoshi when he sent this out? The whole thing, man, I love the weekend. I feel it coming. Like, what do you think of that?
No, I say Shiba Swap is coming this weekend.
Oh man, see,
I mean, the thing is, my predictions don't age very well. I said July 1st, and I was so adamant about July 1st, but now he dropped this whole weekend thing. But it's still July 1st in California, so maybe.
Hey, exactly. Can't sleep. I said can't sleep, but I literally can't sleep right now. I'm tired, but we're gonna keep it going. We got Silver Imperial Beats dropping another super chat. Man, we got to get you on. And he says, I think I will, I think it will take Robinhood a while, being that they're dealing with all the corruption being tied to Citadel and the whole AMC thing. Plus, they're trying to IPO. They also settled a $70 million lawsuit, INM. Yeah, man, that's actually very well said. Today, we saw some of the financials, and I don't know if this was actually accurate, but $1.4 billion net loss for Robinhood in Q1 2021. When I saw their financials, like, again, you guys know I'm diversified, not only in crypto, but also looking into things that are in the stock market. But when I saw some of the financial statements coming out with their IPO info, I was like, wait, what? I thought they'd be extremely profitable, which they are. But again, like, I would not expect a net loss from first quarter. But it makes sense, man. There's so much FUD, if you will, surrounding them. And they're dealing with a lot of stuff right now. So I think one thing that can help clear their name, to be honest, is listing Shiba Inu, because the army is so deep. 50,000 users talking good about your company. That's going to be a positive. But the fact that they're just giving us the cold shoulder, responding to generically responding to emails, that's not what we're looking for. And I think they know that. So thanks for so Imperial Beats, though. That's a very, very good point, for sure. But we'll be patient. Patience is what prevails.
Facts.
Absolutely. So we got Etoro there. What else do we got here? Uniswap. Now we're sitting at, so my total position now on my Coinbase wallet is 158 million SHIB tokens. So
very nice.
Yeah, we're trying to keep building it up, guys. You guys know the gold. It is honestly gold, but the goal is to get to that billion. But right now, slowly but surely growing our SHIB token position. And you guys know, trying to get to that billion, at the very least. From there, we'll keep going if we can. But
yeah, I think that's a good goal.
Yeah, 1 billion is, I think it's just such a round, solid number. So, yeah. So decent looking again.
It's not enough.
Yeah, understand.
You know what's fun? I saw this post on Reddit the other day about somebody that was a very early investor in Dogecoin. And this is going to be a little bit of a tangent, a little bit of a story here about conviction and holding your coins. So he was a very, very, very early investor in Dogecoin. Yeah. And he had actually been making profits, consistent profits, as Doge was doing well during the crypto run. And he decided to sell a little bit. He sold like a couple million tokens or whatever it was at the time, some amount. And he looked back, and he made a lot of money after the recent Doge run. But he looked back, and those couple million tokens right now would have made him like a huge whale in the Doge community. And so, you know, whenever he was looking back then at a couple of million, I mean, we're throwing out all these crazy numbers. Back then, those crazy numbers were being thrown around with Doge too. We're talking about people having 1 billion tokens, and people are like, not that much. You know what I mean? These same types of things, these same types of conversations were happening with Doge token. And then out of nowhere, the thing absolutely blew up. And if he would have just held on to those tokens, he would literally be a multimillionaire now. But it's the same conversation, same song. It's just a different dance at this point. So, you know, we can't say for sure where Shiba Inu is going. But if history repeats itself, then these billions of tokens that we're talking about, that's going to make you some type of whale in the future, potentially, and a multimillionaire.
Let's go. See, that's why we're doing this, guys. With all the positivity and energy that we're all putting in and putting forth, really, I foresee it. I see it happening. You know, exceeding the market cap of Dogecoin is a very likely possibility in the short term for Shiba Inu. And again, as he said, Same song, different dance. Same things are happening right now. Building out. And as who was that who just said that? Mike, I think was. He said, yeah, Mike Dislin, it's not enough. You're right, man. That's why I keep building out the position. I'm averaging in. Again, tomorrow I'm hoping we wake up and we see the green candlesticks and green momentum leading up to the weekend because, again, anticipating that swap. So positive price action is always going to help out as well. And a couple super chats in the right now that dropped. Corrupted says, my guy, thank you. I love your energy. 80 mil and holding strong. Let's SHIB Army. Let's do it, man. Corrupted.
Nice.
Thank you for your continued support. And then JP dropping a $5 super says, SHIB Army hold. SHIB Army holding, man. Holding on for dear life. Hodl. Jake Guevara 327 says, can you share the link of this chat so I can share it on Facebook rooms? Absolutely. I think I know how to do that. Let's see if I just quickly pull up YouTube.
If you click share, then copy link.
Share, then copy link. I got you.
Then you can copy paste it.
Nice. So click this here. Man, 925 people watching right now. Holy smokes.
It's 12:30.
You guys are wild. Yeah. And in the East Coast right now, it's 1:30 in the morning. But here's the link in the chat right now. And also I told you guys I'm going to share Rigor Mortis' channel. So let's do that real quick. Gotta support the bro. So if you guys don't know, and those of you who are new, because I saw all the new subscribers that have joined throughout the stream. So if you haven't already, please smash the like button first and foremost. Subscribe to the channel so we can get it out to more people, because the more awareness we can build, the better. That's how we build our community. One holder and one person at a time. But real quick here on the screen, I'm going to show you guys the man who's talking on the other side of the chat. That is Mr. Rigor Mortis, also known as my brother. So real quick here, I'm going to copy his channel and post it in the description. He's approaching 10K, guys. I feel like we can get him 10K.
Getting close.
We can probably get him to 10K before that Shiba Swap is dropped. That AKA this weekend, if that happens. But let's go ahead and show him some support, show him some love. If you guys,
Kelly says Bob.
Bob, AKA Bob, as Kelly calls him. But I'm going to go ahead and just post his channel right here in the chat. And I'm going to pin his channel.
Much love.
Yep, replace the pin. So right there.
Just a fair warning, I'm going to drop a video later tonight, but it's going to cover almost exactly the same things that we talked about here on the live stream. So if you've been keeping up with the live stream, then you don't really need to bother with the video tonight.
Yeah. Still, show him some love, man. That's what it's all about. But you guys can see the man is 100%, just like me, covering all things Shiba Inu. And remember, I mentioned this on a previous stream. He is the reason I actually even got into SHIB from the first place. So your pop would never be covering Shiba Inu content without Rigor Mortis approaching me and telling me about this token. So shout out to the man himself. Go ahead, if you support me, show him some love, like his most recent video, subscribe to his channel. Let's get his subs up. Road to 10K real soon here. So shout out to the man.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, and let's see what we got. Oh snap, we got Volo status, not Volvo status, but Volo status, dropping a $10 super chat. He says, all I gotta say is, if Shiba Inu ends up paying for my wedding next year, all y'all invited, the whole SHIB army. My man, let's go.
Paying for your wedding? By next year? Depending on how much you got, I hope it pays for the wedding, the house, the cars, the school, and everything in between.
Oh man, everything.
Hopefully.
That'd be amazing. I hope so.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing about being a part of this community. Like, I feel as if we don't want to see just ourselves do well. Like, whenever I buy SHIB and I see it go up, I don't even like. I'm making some money and I like that, but I just want to see everybody else make money with me. Like, I want the people that are struggling the most to end up making the most. And like, I truly mean that from the bottom of my heart. I want every single one of you to become filthy rich.
Oof, man, I love it. And that's the big thing, is I told you guys I'm going to use this platform because I truly see us becoming wealthy individuals. I say this often. Shiba Inu has already made millionaires, and it's yet to make even more and more millionaires. Right? And the fact is that the number one thing that we got to always remember and make sure we do is pay it forward. So all of us making money right now in 2021, as SHIB continues to do what it's doing and hopefully, exceed all expectations, we got to make sure we give back, because we're going to be eating good, right?
Exactly.
We're gonna be eating good, but we got to make sure everybody else is as well. So the least we
I
could do.
100% agree.
Absolutely. And Living with Dallas, Texas decided to partake in the elite membership. My man, you guys have been going crazy. We started out again at like 3 or 4, I think it was, members, and this all started the last 4 or 5 days, but now I think we're sitting nearly at 50 elite members. So really, thank you guys, every single one of you, from the bottom of my heart. I can't say thank you enough for all of your guys' love and support. So thank you, Living in Dallas, Texas, man. I see you on all the streams, so thank you, bro. Man, shout out to Volo though. Also, Kendeja Foods coming back today again. Oh man, Rigor Mortis, I don't know if you remember Kendeja from yesterday.
I do.
Going crazy. So drops a $10 super chat, and Kendeja says, I just joined tonight. Couldn't get enough, so I'm back again. Kendeja Foods, shout out to you.
Awesome.
Worst case, when do you anticipate Shiba Swap, and how do you expect Shiba to rise within the first 48 hours as the result of this? That is a phenomenal question. Rigor Mortis, I'll have you at it, then I can answer too.
Worst case? Worst case at the end of July. I think that would be like literally like, yeah, that's the worst case scenario. I think the end of July. I think a reasonable scenario would be sometime this weekend, and best case scenario in the next 10 seconds or so. And then in terms of rising, Kendeja, I do think that Shiba Swap is going to give us good market sentiment in terms of Shiba Inu. It's going to give us a nice little pop. But the thing that's going to really get us to the next level, the thing that's really going to change the whole game when it comes to Shiba Inu, is the tokenomics that are integrated within Shiba Swap. I mention it in every single one of my videos. I talk about it so much on these live streams because it's so important for the longevity of this token. Something that you all have to keep in mind is your profits from staking and adding to LP is going to be locked. 67% of it is going to be locked for 6 months. I don't care if you're a whale or if you're only holding 10 SHIB tokens. That liquidity is going to be locked. So if a whale decides to come in and throw like, you know, 1 trillion SHIBs into staking, the bone and the SHIB and the Ethereum and the leash or whatever it is going to be that they get back from either staking or adding to LP, 67% of it is going to be locked. Yes, they can stake and unstake as they wish, but since they're whales, they're going to be sucking up more of that 3% bone per block by staking their SHIB, but they're going to be locked just like us, and that's why it's such a big deal.
There it is. You got it. So Kendeja, that's, you know, you heard it from Rigor Mortis there, and, you know, honestly, I couldn't agree more. So my best case scenario again is definitely this weekend. It can happen, and honestly, worst case scenario maybe in the next couple weekends. But I do think that it's going to drop on a weekend, so people could focus on it. Because the thing that I really like about the developers is they understand everyone has it. You know, they go out to work. We're all retail investors, right? We do this. The majority of us do this as a side hustle or kind of a side gig, a side job. Yes. And most of us work Monday through Friday. So dropping it on the weekend gives us all, as a SHIB army, the competitive advantage to start utilizing and staking ASAP as it drops. So that's going to be super duper important. Again, as soon as Friday night, Saturday morning, I think that's the earliest. But again, worst case scenario, probably in the next couple weeks, over the weekend though, for sure. And how much do you expect it to rise? Within the first 48 hours? Whew, Kendeja. That right there is the number one question. For me, I would not be surprised, because then the FUD clears up, because people still are saying that Shiba Swap is not going to happen. There are people, the naysayers, that are still saying that. So once that's silenced, within the first 48 hours, if all goes well, no crashes, things are just sound, very easily could see 80 to 160 to 200% gains probably over the first 48 hours. And then things will kind of slow down a little bit until we see other catalysts. But we're going to continue to see hopefully green momentum moving forward for SHIB with some corrections on the way. But again, never a straight line or, you know, that straight parabola. Rather, we're going to see, you know, the ups and downs, a little bit of volatility always with the crypto market as a whole and Shiba Inu as well. So shout out to Kendeja. And then what else we got? We got Hutia Mundu. Says Pop and Rig, what do you think of buying SHIB on Bitmark platform using USDT? Rigor Mortis, you got a take on it?
Not really. I don't think I have a take one way or another. If you've used Bitmart in the past and you like the platform and you can buy SHIB using USDT on there, should be fine. Just make sure you keep track as to whether or not you're going to be able to stake it if that's something that you're interested in, and whether or not they get put on the GER list, which is like going to be a future blacklist for some exchanges. So just keep those things in mind.
Good points there. And then I say the same thing again. I don't have any experience with Bitmart, but as long as you can put the money into a wallet, so directly from Bitmart to Coinbase wallet, or you can put it into MetaMask, that's all that ultimately matters, in my opinion. So again, if that's a possibility and one of the things that's applicable with that exchange, then I think it's perfectly fine. Just make sure you're getting the right token. Do not make the mistake of getting the wrong one. All right. Yes. And then Cedarius Robertson dropping a $5 super chat. He says 345 million holding. My man.
Very sweet.
Yeah, holding strong. Whew. It is getting super duper late, but man, I don't know. I'm feeling like the energy slowly but surely coming down. But at the same time, anything can happen where we just start waking back up. Starship Voyager. Let's see. I'm trying to interact with the chat a little bit too. And I know Rigor Mortis is always looking at the chat.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up.
Yeah. I feel like I need to buy some more SHIB, but get the stream going, get the stream hyped up a little bit.
Right. Some people are saying that staking is going to have the same effect as burning. Yeah, so the staked coins are going to be essentially taken out of circulation, and then the profits are going to be locked. That's going to be taken out of circulation, at least 67% of them. And that's why we're going to have the same. It's kind of like an artificial burn. It looks like a burn, but those coins are not really being burned, that's the game changer there.
Exactly. Yeah, because what was it? So how much? Let me go back to this schematic. So 33% available, 67% locked over 6 months. So
yep.
Yeah, and I think again a decent amount of people are going to be staking their tokens. In my opinion, I think it's going to be a reasonable amount of people, which is going to.
I think so too.
Yeah, in turn, create a lot of SHIB and Leash and other tokens that are going to be, or the rewards being locked out in the ecosystem, but again, not accessible, which is kind of equivalent almost to a burn, if you will. Because 6 months is a long time, especially in the crypto world. My goodness, that is a long time. And shout out to Stephen Blair, man, continuously dropping super chats and showing love on the channel. He says, my 425 million SHIB is in a Ledger Nano X. Let's go, SHIBARMY. Man has it on a cold storage wallet, I think is what that is.
Yep.
Yes, sir. So absolutely, man. That's the safest of the safe. Just make sure you protect that wallet, that Ledger Nano X wallet, like you would protect anything else in your life. Keep it somewhere stored and hidden and away from children and pets' reach. That's what I tell my patients about the medication. So, oh man.
Treat your SHIB like you treat your medications.
There it is, man. There it is. And we got Kelly Anzalo dropping another super chat. Man, Kelly, thank you for all your support. Thank you so much. He says, or Kelly, he or she, I don't know. My friend Kelly says, let us not forget stock market is closed after tomorrow till Tuesday. Perfect time for the swap to drop to the moon. That is a very, very good fact. So the New York Stock Exchange, and Webull is actually also going to be closing down because the market's going to be closed. Obviously, it's a stock brokerage, but you can trade cryptocurrency on it. But regardless, they also sent out an email saying that, hey, market's closed Monday. An extended weekend, guys. Holiday. More focus on cryptocurrency because people still want to trade, but they're not going to be able to trade stocks. So Kelly, very, very, very good point there, my friend. So shout out to you for the super chat and the very good message.
Someone's saying to check your Twitter notification at Baron Shiba.
Check my Twitter.
They said at your pop. Check your Twitter notification at Baron Shiba.
Maybe right here, this one. Shiba Baron.
Sure.
He says SHIB is literally 4 billion from taking ranks 27 and 26 on CoinMarketCap, ranking up is imminent.
I'm not sure. Did they tweet at you or something?
Maybe a message.
Perhaps.
Oh, I think it was regarding this Red Cross thing. I definitely got your back. So he's working with the Red Cross to try to get Shiba Inu out. So he reached out to them to see if we can do some type of like charity event. And so we need to work with the developers. But Shiba Baron, I definitely got your back.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So he says, but I was thinking maybe SHIB could do something. I got you. Shiba Baron, I did not forget about you. Trust me, I did acknowledge your message, but sorry for the late responses. He did get a nice response from them. I need to talk to Shaitoshi to see what we could do, but I got your back, man. Hopefully very, very soon here, we'll get to talking.
And the 6-month lock on your profits, it is rolling. So like, let's say 1 week you earn 100 bone, you get 33 bone, and then 67 is locked for 6 months. Then the next week you earn, let's say, another 100 bone. Again, the same thing, 33 you get, 67 is locked for 6 months. Again, right after that. So technically it is rolling, yes.
Absolutely.
It's not based off of whenever you first put in your stake, and then you get all the profits. All of them are going to be unlocked in 6 months from that start date. No, it's a rolling 6 months.
Mm-hmm. There was something I was trying to show. It was
after 6 months, the price will crash. That is a very interesting take.
Say that again?
Somebody said after 6 months, the price will crash. So like, if you suspect that a bunch of people are going to start using Shiba Swap, then after 6 months, there might be a lot of coins coming into circulation, since that 67% is going to be unlocked.
100%. That's a good point.
That's a very interesting take. Yeah.
That's not something we should overlook. So in preparation,
Definitely not. Yeah.
Things, because people are going to probably want to take their rewards and profit, right?
Right.
Pull some profits
right.
off the top. That makes sense, actually. So
Right.
Tupac T90, he says, USA United SHIB Army, and you are the commander-in-chief. I mean,
well, something.
Yep,
sorry, that was actually a very dope super chat. I like that a lot.
Yeah,
but something you have to keep in mind is that it's a rolling 6 months though. So if we suspect that more and more people are going to use the swap over time, then not all those profits are going to come out at once. It's not going to just be one day, boom, all the profits come out. Because, if I'm just going to use another example here. If Shiba Swap comes out in the next 10 seconds and I go in and I stake 100 million SHIB, and then tomorrow I end up staking another 100 million, and then a week from now I stake another 100 million, and so on and so forth, that's going to be rolling. Those 6 months are going to be rolling every single time I put in the stake. So something to definitely keep in mind, without a doubt, because there is going to be a lot of people staking on day one, but the fact that it's going to be rolling might mitigate that crash situation later on in 6 months.
Good point there. Yeah, absolutely. It's actually a good point. The rolling 6 months.
Right, exactly. That's the game changer there.
100%. And let's see here. Hutia Mundu dropping another super chat, and she says, the friend here says, guys, can you take us through the process of creating a wallet and downloading Shiba Swap? A janitor, night duty, and still listening. Thanks. Oh my goodness. Shout out to you, Hudia.
That's awesome.
And again, really do appreciate your hard work, especially at this kind of late night. My goodness, I know that's tough. Third shift, that's rough, and I get that. But let's talk about it. So the simplicity of starting a wallet. Regardless of where you are in the world, I'm pretty sure, you guys know I always talk about Coinbase wallet. I wish I could be like a sponsor of Coinbase, but, or they could sponsor me, but they don't. Regardless, let's go here. Coinbase wallet. Just go to Google. Simply go to Google, and then it says right here, there's a Coinbase, and you want to click the Coinbase wallet, not Coinbase app. I feel like that's one of the most common misconceptions. You want to go to the Coinbase wallet link, and you could do this if you have an iPhone. So like me, you guys can see on the screen here, I have my iPhone. Some of you might have an Android. Regardless, either go to the App Store or the Play Store and just directly download Coinbase wallet. So Google Play Store or download it on the App Store. So after you click download, you'll get it on your phone. And from there, it's going to give you what they call keys, right? The key phrases. So just make sure you keep those somewhere very, very safe. Because if you lose those, you'll lose your tokens. If you ever are to get a new phone or something happens, a glitch, the app gets deleted and you're not able to log in because of your password, the way to do it is those secret phrases that they give you. It's about 9 to 12 words, I think it is. Regardless, that's what you got to do. So just make sure you do it correctly and save those phrases, and then from there, now you have a wallet. Ultimately, what the wallet is, this is what we call a hot storage wallet, where it's on a cell phone. It's not somewhere. It's not an external drive by any means. It's still something that is, it's software based. Again, on your phone, or it could be on a desktop, wherever. But again, download And then that's where you can transfer all your tokens. The two that I always mention on my channel are the two that are going to be 100% compatible with Shiba Swap. And those are MetaMask and Coinbase Wallet. So Rigor Mortis, which one do you actually use yourself?
I use Coinbase Wallet myself. Yeah.
Very user friendly.
Yeah, it's very clean, easy to use. I have a Coinbase account as well. That's where I buy some of my cryptocurrency. So I figured I'd just use Coinbase Wallet.
Exactly. And the fact that Coinbase is always, so ahead of the game. They're not so much ahead of the game in terms of listing tokens, but they're just so ahead of the game in terms of user-friendly platform. They have some of the biggest. They IPO'd this year, so again now it's a publicly traded company. There's a lot of big bullish sentiments when anything happens with Coinbase. And so with that being said, that's why we look at it as why is Coinbase such a big catalyst and it can literally shift momentum completely for a token. And that's just because of the access that people have to it. It's as easy as just going to your app store or Google Play Store and downloading the app and then start buying crypto just like that.
Right.
Not as hard as some of these other decentralized exchanges. So I hope that answers your question. And thank you again. You guys are asking some phenomenal questions tonight. That's why I love the SHIB Army is you guys keep these dialogues going. And that's what keeps these streams so lively, right? Right now we've been streaming for how long? 2 hours and 35 minutes. That's ridiculous. And I would be, if I wasn't on stream, you guys know my bedtime is usually 10 p.m., 10:30. And right now it's almost 1 in the morning and I still got energy. That's because of you guys, man. Oh, man, oh, man. Tempted to buy some more SHIB. I'm seeing a little bit of a pullback here.
Someone said, don't y'all work tomorrow?
Hey, that's a good question, but no, I personally don't. Rigor Mortis probably got to get sleep soon, but me, you guys got me all night. No, I'm just playing.
Definitely have to sleep soon.
Yeah, not on light. Not on light. That'd definitely be too much. But living in Dallas, Texas says never leave all your assets in one wallet, guys. That's actually a good piece of advice. That, always having, just like putting all your money into one bank account, right? Anything can happen. Ultimately, anything can happen. So having yourself diversified, maybe some on MetaMask. So that's what I told you guys I do. Some on MetaMask, some on Coinbase Wallet. Not a bad idea. So it's just like having multiple bank accounts if you're worried. But for me with Coinbase, the fact is that it's probably extremely secure and you have easy access to a lot of support that MetaMask and other wallets don't, like Trust Wallet and MetaMask. If something happens to your tokens, it's going to take you months, if not longer, to get those tokens or figure out what's going on with any type of support. But Coinbase is going to be much quicker turnaround time. And G Money, one of the elite members, says, Pop, is it time to pounce? Remember, G Money, I can never tell you whether to buy or sell any tokens, but you guys saw earlier on the stream, I did buy in. It was right around 800. I could probably check my average cost real quick, but I did buy in somewhere around that 800. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to go solely based off of what the trends look like from previous day. Let's just look at the 1 day chart. And usually this is what I do. I don't know if Rigor Mortis follows the same, but right now it doesn't look like. So the intraday low was 805 Satoshi units. If we approach this, again, anytime we approach a low where we see a really nice support that bounced off of it pretty significantly, we can call that a good level of support. For me today on the stream, I bought in right around here, 814, 815, because I saw that we, kind of touched that a couple times. 1, we have a support there. 2, and then, pretty much 3. But 813 is pretty reasonable to say, hey, we've bounced off that a few times, 812, 813, 1, 2, 3, and that's what we can consider a level of support. So as we approach, right now it looks like, again, see, we're bouncing right off of it, 813. You guys can see, based off just sheer technicals, we could bounce off. And again, what I anticipate is, for what we saw as the low today, if it goes back to 805, this is the best possible entry point that you can get in if it pulls back. But is it going to? That is the big question. We don't necessarily know because we can't predict the future. Because if we did, I can make every single one of you guys multi-billionaires then. So I'd say right now, the next thing you'd want to look at is this 811. That looked like another, like the secondary low, which was pretty recent actually, last couple minutes. So yeah. Rigor Mortis, when you're looking to buy more SHIB, is there a price point that you have?
Yeah, I'm extremely technical when it comes to buying cryptocurrency. When there's red, I buy. There's the technicals.
I love it. I love it. That's what it's all about. When the market is red, we buy. That's what it's all about, man.
Someone is saying, what about Trust Wallet? I keep everything that has to do with BNB, I keep it on Trust Wallet, and everything that has to do with Ethereum, I keep it on Coinbase Wallet.
Perfect. Perfect. I feel like everyone is getting ready to sleep.
Yeah, I'm I'm going down a slippery slope here.
Yeah, the reason I'm still awake is literally because of the chat right now.
Yeah, no, the chat's going crazy. It's all love.
Yeah, G Money says, thank you for explaining that, Pop. G Money, I got you. No worries at all. No worries at all. Got to use the chart to your advantage. That's the number one thing that we got with us, is always having access to these charts. And then we can see ascending and descending trend lines. So today, obviously, unfortunately, it's a red day, so it's descending with ascending. So green days are okay to potentially buy on too, as long as you see, because on green days there's still volatility. We see pullbacks. Then understanding, okay, where are good entry points here and where are good entry points there. If there's any book that I could recommend, it'd be Day Trading for Dummies. That's one that will literally, I didn't even read it. I just skimmed a couple chapters here and there. But that's one of the things I looked at last year when I first started looking into trading. It was actually earlier this year, January, February. But it really gives you just that basic understanding of, okay, what is a support line? What is resistance? What is an estimated moving average, right? When you see these EMAs. And then it gets a little more technical with all these fancy terms, Fibonacci retracements, that kind of stuff I stay away from. But I like Rigor Mortis's philosophy. Red days are buy days. Green days are just chill days.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's so much like FOMO and people seeing a really bright green candlestick and they're like, I have to buy now. And to me, that doesn't make a lot of sense. A long time ago, that's how I was, but now it's like, no, that's not my mentality anymore. Whenever I see red, those are days that I buy. If I see green, I almost never buy. It has to be something that's very, very like that's looking like it's going to have a very good outlook for me to buy on a green day. And even then, I usually don't go all in. I'll DCA. So if I do buy on a green day, I'll save a little bit of cash in USD or USDT, and I'll buy later on.
100%. Absolutely. And you guys see, again, shout out to Rigor Mortis for tuning in and joining us on the stream today. We kind of pressured him on, but regardless, the man has really been putting in some great input. So if you do want to support Rigor Mortis' channel, aka my brother, I have his channel pinned on the chat right on the right hand side. So go ahead and click that link and let's get him. He's almost at 10,000 subscribers. I feel like he can hit it really, really soon. All we need is just to hit that subscribe button on his channel if you haven't already. If you show me support, show him some love and support, because he talks about all things Shiba Inu. And you guys know, got to show the man some love. As you guys can see, I have his channel on the screen. Rigor Mortis. Shout out to the man himself.
Much love.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
G Money says, can you buy leash and bone? I really do not understand all the Shiba Swap benefits or how it works.
I think I feel like that's where we should wrap up the stream today, is talk about, for one last time, and I'll actually have you talk about it, Rigor Mortis, because you're the one who kind of explained it to me, and that is the bury and dig reward, and also, the fact that we can't buy bone right now, but it's only leash and chip.
Right, yeah, there's no bone that you can buy right now, G Money. Please don't get scammed. I seriously hate all these scammers that are trying to go out and really finesse every single person out there. And it's just a matter of fact that where there's opportunity, people are going to try to scam. There's no bone that you can buy right now, so if anybody's selling any type of bone, it's a scam. Leash, on the other hand, you can buy it right now. Leash is just one of those tokens that has a very, very low circulating supply, and the price correlates with that. So you can see that it has a sky high price, but the market cap is actually much lower than SHIB, and the circulating supply is much lower than SHIB. Now, in terms of the benefits of the swap, so again, this is one of those things that it's completely optional. You don't have to use Shiba Swap if you don't want to, but the most relevant thing when it comes to Shiba Swap is that you're going to be able to earn more SHIB token just by staking and adding to liquidity pools when it comes to Shiba Swap. So if you hold SHIB and you're interested in gaining more SHIB without necessarily having to buy, you can stake your tokens and you can get some SHIB back. And not only that, you're going to get this new governance token named Bone. In some cases, you're going to get some Ethereum, some Warp Bitcoin, some USDT,
Yep.
etc., some leash even. So there's a lot of moving parts when it comes to Shiba Swap. But in the very bare minimum understanding that everybody needs to have is the fact that you're going to be able to stake your tokens, get some tokens back, and get this brand new governance token, Bone, that is only going to have a supply of 250 million.
Absolutely. It's going to be very, very small supply. And so, again, those of us who could scoop up as much as possible, I think that's the one that's going to give us the biggest ROI. I love SHIB token. I love leash.
Right.
But I honestly think Bone, the fact that it's just going to be now introduced with the swap, it's going to be magnificent. It's like getting in, again, being the first of the adopters, which is going to be huge.
Right.
And again, shout out to Dirty Miner Apparel, continuously dropping super chats throughout the entire night. It's been amazing, man. And he says, I buy on the dip and I buy when I feel like investing. That's so well said.
I love it.
If we know it's going to go up, buying at any time would be good before it goes to the moon. Very well said, man.
There is no minimum for staking. There's no minimum amount of coins that you're going to need.
Yep, doesn't look like it. Absolutely. And Rabah says cryptobubbles.com, or I'm not even sure what that is, but
Oh.
shout out Rabah for the super chat. Thank you so much, my man. Living in Dallas, Texas. If Coinbase tanks, you will lose your coins if you don't own your keys. If possible, never leave your assets on an exchange. Yeah, the best, the safest place, 100% safest place, as long as you can keep track of your things, to keep all your tokens, ultimately is on a cold storage wallet, right? VB, if you guys watched VB, Vitalik, he's the CEO and owner of Ethereum itself. I shouldn't say owner because, again, he does own some Ethereum, but not the majority. But regardless, as the co-founder and CEO, the person who created Ethereum's blockchain and Ethereum itself, you guys know he keeps his tokens in a cold storage wallet, and that's what he recommends. Multiple cold storage wallets. So that's
Right.
truly how you know nobody can have access to it, unless someone in real life comes and finds you and takes your wallet from you.
Yeah, be careful because there's people. I mean, people. I swear, at every opportunity, people find a way to scam. There's people that are selling fake Ledger wallets, fake Nano X wallets,
Really?
and they're able to access your tokens after you use the wallet. It's so. I mean, man, I really don't understand it. Like these folks, all they need to do is take some money and invest in SHIB. They'll be all right. But instead, they want to steal all of yours. It's disgusting.
Man.
Somebody asks, what is a cold wallet? A cold wallet is pretty much a USB where you can store all your wallets. At a very simple form, that's pretty much what it is. And so it's a physical entity. Instead of having your instead of having your coins on a wallet or having it on an exchange, a cold wallet is literally something that you plug in and you're able to gain access to your tokens.
Absolutely. You got it there, G Money. And I have it on the screen here. This is called the Ledger Nano X or Nano S, and then there's the Nano X. So this is what a cold storage wallet looks like. Literally just that, almost like a USB that you plug in and you put all your tokens into it. So this is kind of when I first started, one of my friends who's, he does a lot of things. He's into business, investment banking, that kind of thing. He told me, he's like, you got to get yourself one of these wallets. I never did. I never got one. But regardless, it's not a bad thing to have if you're looking for that full security, full protection for your tokens. And we got a super chat coming in from Miguel Martinez. He says, can you transfer Shiba from crypto.com to Coinbase wallet? Love your videos. Keep up the hard work. Someone did mention that you can do it yesterday.
It costs 5 million SHIB to do that.
Yes. So there's a little fee, but you can put it into your Coinbase wallet directly.
So if you don't wanna get taxed twice, what they suggested you do is take your SHIB token, transfer it to Trust Wallet, because in some instances it doesn't allow you to transfer it to Coinbase Wallet, is what I've been told. And again, I haven't confirmed that, but you can. In pretty much all cases that I've seen, you can transfer it to Trust Wallet. It's going to cost you 5 million SHIB, and then from that you can import your wallet from Trust Wallet into Coinbase Wallet, and then you'll have your tokens on Coinbase Wallet.
Perfect. Hopefully that answers your question, my man. And then Is Hypnophobic says, oh man, Rigor Mortis, what's up? The Unstoppable Siblings are on.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, the dynamic duo, man. Gotta do it. This is becoming like a. Honestly, it feels like a podcast. That's kind of what I wanna. You know, maybe we'll start calling it that. Podcast with Rigor Mortis and Europe.
That'd be awesome.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah,
So
we'll need a name for it and everything.
yeah, exactly. And then we'll just have like
Yeah,
episodes that drop. Maybe we could dedicate a channel. Who knows?
yeah,
Sky's the
that'd be
limit.
awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm all about it. Dirty
Yeah.
Miner Apparel dropping another super chat. Says, gotta be honest, kind of scares me because USB sticks can die. I'd say get a couple and back up. Get a couple and back up. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, yeah,
There's a lot of different things, and I think at some point, again, with mass adoption, is going to come easier ways to store our crypto. Just like a bank
right.
account, right? At a bank that has a lot of security behind it, we're going to have the same thing for cryptocurrency, where it's like you have these banks that you go to that really will store cryptocurrency for you under these, you know, big safes, like again, virtual safes, if you will. I don't know,
Right,
but
right.
it's
Yeah,
something
I
down the
mean,
line.
like right now, some people might see it's be like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. If you own even a billion SHIB, that's a very substantial amount of money. But in the future, if this thing plays out the way we are thinking it's going to play out, a billion SHIB is going to be worth a ton of money. And that's whenever you start having to think about things like cold wallets and not keeping your money just on, a hot wallet.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, I guess we have maybe time for one or two more questions. Do you guys have any dying questions that you want to ask before we end the stream tonight? And then tomorrow, I'm looking to probably stream maybe early morning. Depends on what happens. I do want to get some rest because today was such a long day at work. Oh my goodness. We did get Yasha
Oh no.
Timonovich and drops the $5 super chat. And Rigor Mortis said, oh no, what happened?
Somebody named Chef Shib says, "Pop brothers, you never read any of my messages. LOL." I'm sorry, Chef.
Man, my bad, chef. It's hard, man. I
It's
really,
tough.
yeah, we're trying hard, man. And I'm sorry that I haven't read your messages. But Chef Ship, we're reading it now, and we.
He says, "Buy Tether. The transfer fee is only $8. Then convert on Uniswap." Can't confirm that, but if that's the case, that's going to be cheaper for you to do.
Shout out to that was Chef Ship.
That was Chef Shib.
Chef Ship, my man. Thank you so much. And again, just giving you the acknowledgement you deserve. I do appreciate all your support, my brother. So thank you, my man. And sorry for missing the messages.
Someone had a good question. I think the name was Isaiah. Let me see if
Isaiah
I can find
Thomas.
Isaiah. Yeah, it says, "Is it mandatory to put your SHIB in a wallet?"
Is it mandatory? You can go ahead
Right.
and answer it.
Yeah, it's not mandatory, Isaiah. In terms of security, it's definitely not mandatory. Of course, I mean there's the security threshold, whatever you feel is best. Whenever I first started investing in cryptocurrency, I kept all my money on Coinbase, not even the wallet, just regular old Coinbase, and it's been there for a very long time. I've never had any issues with it, etc., etc. So that's from a security standpoint. You're just gonna have to figure out whether or not you're okay with keeping it on an exchange, on a wallet, on a cold wallet, whatever you want. In terms of Shiba Swap, you're not going to be able to keep it on an exchange if you want to use Shiba Swap. You're going to have to either have it on Coinbase Wallet, MetaMask, and I think there's a couple others that are going to be able to pair with Shiba Swap. So, like I said, if you're interested in getting into Shiba Swap, then you might need to put on a wallet. But in the future, some exchanges are going to be able to you're going to be able to stake on some exchanges if they approve and are willing to work with Shaitoshi and the folks. So yeah, like I said, it's pretty much up to you at this point.
100%. 100%. And then Candasia Foods dropping yet another super chat. My goodness. $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Candasia, for all your support. That's all love, so thank you. Says 4+ billion SHIBs strong with a weighted average of 795 Satoshi units. Very nice. Very nice. So again, you're already profitable, which is great. But I will buy more on the dip. I think anything under 5 zeros is a good buy. You and Boy make a great team. All right, Rigor Mortis, you are now Boy.
I'm Boy now. From Bob to Boy.
From Bob to Boy. So shout out Rigor Mortis, man. And Is Hypnophobic dropping a $2 super chat with the adorable little Shiba Inu with the big thumbs up. Man, that's what the vibe has said. Living in Dallas has well said, it's all up to you.
Yeah. Is Hypnophobic, after I did that first live stream with you, he's literally been commenting on every single one of my videos. It's so much love. I really appreciate you.
Hey, shout out is hypnophobic. Always on always on my channel as well. So,
Yeah.
we see you guys, man. We really do. It's not just a response, a cold response, thank you, or saying hi. No, those names that we see time and time again are the ones that we really appreciate. So, shout out to the family there. And Dirty Minor Apparel, guys. Candacia and Dirty Minor Apparel. You guys have been back and forth dropping these super chats. So of course we do appreciate it. So thank you so much. Dirty Minor Apparel says with the $15 super chat, I'm gonna ask someone I know who between her and her boyfriend, they own over 80 billion SHIB to check this out. She blew me away when I saw her wallet. It was around $56,000. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's insanity. So thank you so much, Dirty Minor Apparel, for spreading the love, sharing the channel. And I know you guys, man. I've seen what you guys have been doing on social media, sharing my channel everywhere, smashing the like button, literally telling me, smash the like button before I even watch the video, subscribing, doing
awesome.
all these things. Really, again, it's all love. And guys, we're a community that is just getting started. This is the infancy stage. So for all of you that are in here, the is hypnophobics, the Dallas, Texas, right now, Ruru, YMC, Adam Atkinson, Dirty Minor Apparel, Candacia Foods, everybody, So Imperial, all these guys that have been continuously supporting, again, for what we have in store, really, I'm going to remember you guys as always the first ones, if you will, the ones who initially joined before we were this big thing. Because again, with Shiba's growth comes our growth, and I'm really excited for what the future has in store.
110%. In big support of everything you just said. Somebody asked me where I got my name from.
Oh, go for it.
It's slightly morbid. I told him in the chat it's a name. The name comes from a medical phenomenon that happens after death, and we'll just keep it at that. It's a little morbid.
And a little, potentially some K-Dot, right?
Right. Yeah, yeah, exactly. If anybody listens to Kendrick Lamar, he has a song off of the album Section 80 called Rigor Mortis, spelled a little bit differently, but somebody said I'm always reminded of that song whenever I see your name. That was one of like the great albums of all time, that Section 80 album.
Ooh, facts. Absolutely. All right, Vivi Vargas says your channel is awesome, man. Thank you so much, Vivi Vargas. All your support, man. Love you guys. Honestly, love you guys so much. Living in Dallas, Texas, guys. Just be careful. Do your research and watch for the scams. We all have a bright future ahead of us. Beautifully said, and I think that's the perfect thing to wrap up with. We all have beautiful, bright futures ahead of us. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, guys. If you haven't already, the channel that is linked in my chat. Don't even subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you guys' support, but go ahead and head over to Rigor Mortis' channel, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you guys are supporting him because he's so bullish on Shiba Inu, just like I am. We're only spreading positivity. We're growing our community one SHIB member at a time. So love you guys, man. Thank you for all your support. Let me give Rigor Mortis a second to talk, and then we'll sign out.
Hey guys, I really appreciate you guys having me on once again. I mean, these live streams have been so fun. Your Pop has been telling me to live stream on my channel, but I'm like, why do that whenever I can just hop on your live stream and have so much more fun with the guys over here? So I really appreciate you guys having me on. The overwhelming amount of support is absolutely insane. I was literally looking at the chat whenever Your Pop asked whether or not we should bring on Rigor Mortis. I didn't see not a single no in the chat. You guys are seriously so awesome. It's literally all love. I really appreciate all the love and support. More streams to come in the future. I really appreciate you all.
Absolutely. And you guys know, honestly, this week, literally every single day of the week, I have been streaming. And honestly, I'm enjoying it a lot. I don't want to stop. I want to keep doing these daily streams because I know people appreciate it. But the thing is, what I'm going to start doing is, because of the time zone difference and everything, it's only fair that I do some at night and some during the morning in the US Standard Time. So if you're Central, Eastern, or Pacific, I'm going to start doing streams also on the other time of the day. Maybe switch it every other or every third day, something. But again, so expect the stream maybe in about 12 hours, maybe in about 8 hours or so from now. I'll probably do an hour or 2 hour stream, and hopefully with some good news to come. Again, lots of positive sentiments, positive news on the way. But again, guys, honestly, your support has been wonderful. The stream, we're almost at 3 hours. You know what? I'm going to stay on till the 3 hour mark because I feel just the OCD. I've never seen 3 hours on my stream. So let's just wait 2 more minutes. And again, thank you all so much. Shannon C says, cheers, lads. Much love from I know from Australia. So shout out to Shannon. It's Hypnophobic says, oh shoot, I thought Rigor Mortis' name has something to do with a dead cat bounce.
Yeah, pretty much.
And G Money says, love you both. Hashtag SHIBARMY. Much love, much love. And then Living in Dallas, Texas says, got it. It's Hypnophobic. Also, Ship fam, don't forget to hit the bell icon. Join the Rig plus Pop notification squad. Let's go. Man,
Much love.
one thing that I actually don't mention on the channel is that bell. I kind of forget about it, but that notification bell does help out because then you get notified as soon as we upload a video. So absolutely, thank you for all your support. Sarman, thanks for the info, $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Sarman. Do appreciate your support, brother. And then I Dig Soli dropping the super chat as well. And the Zar, haven't seen that. Zar,
That is South African.
South African currency.
The
Wow.
South African rand.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't seen
ZAR.
that.
Shout out to I Dig Soli, man, from South Africa. Told you guys we're
That's
global.
awesome.
We're global. We're literally all over the map. But the best is yet to come. Have conviction, have patience. That's the two things that we need to make sure we have: conviction and patience. And
That's
also,
a Frank Sinatra song.
is it?
The best is yet to come.
The
No, wait,
best
it's
is-
an album. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Hey, we got a little.
Wait,
Frank.
is it a song too? Might be.
Rigor Mortis is a big Frank Sinatra fan.
I love me some Frank Sinatra.
Absolutely.
Do we have any oldies in the chat?
We'll see. We'll see what they say. And last but not least, before we wrap it up and end, because we're gonna hit that 3-hour mark in 30 more seconds, gotta give it to you guys one more time, because the Ship Army, when I eat, you guys eat too. So I gotta make sure that you guys are on this. And full transparency, I'm gonna tell you what I get out of it too. So for every single one of you right now, if you have $5, $5 US to your name. I know you guys do the Shiba Army. You guys have been eating. You guys have been making some nice gains with Shiba Inu. Take advantage of the Webull link in the description below. When you deposit $5 from July 1st through July 20th, so we have 18 more days. When you deposit $5, you get up to $2,300 in return from Webull for free. That's a gift from them to all of us, and for me, for every single one of you that deposits that $5, it supports the channel. How? Because I get one free stock from Webull as well. So the fact that, if there's anything that I would love for you guys to do is get your free money, get your free stocks with Webull when you click the link in the description below. And also, 1 in 50 of you, there's 646 of you right now in the chat. 1 in 50 will get Google, Facebook. We're talking Procter & Gamble. So for me, I actually got Kraft Heinz once. That was pretty cool. Haven't seen Google myself yet, because again, I'm just one person. But from the Ship Army, I've seen people who said they got Facebook stock from my link, and that's the thing I like to hear. I want you guys to get on these plays for free money grabs, because guess what? This is not going to last for a long time. Typically, you have to deposit $100, but no. Right now, it's just $5. So skip on your Starbucks coffee tomorrow morning, make some hot coffee at home, and get your free stocks with Webull. So thank you so much for all you guys' love and support. Subscribe to Rigor Mortis, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. And that's it. We're going to sign out, guys. So have a great night. We'll see you guys in the morning for a stream, probably in about 8 hours or so. So until next time, everybody, the entire Ship Army. Brandon Dolan says Ship Army. Vibi Vargas says good night, fellas. Get a podcast. No joke. We got you, man. Ship Army podcast. We'll be there. So thank you so much, guys. And until next time, everybody, keep investing.